Because
What was it called?
Channel.
It's called Breaking Amish, right?
Breaking
It was on
Amish.
TLC. Emily was right.
Oh. Well done.
Emily knows the most about horrendous reality television.
Better than
Always
the
can
Amish
count on
Mafia,
me for
though.
that.
Write that on your
Nothing's
face.
better than the Amish Mafia.
To be fair, I haven't seen either show.
Amish Mafia is really funny. I think it's like they could not have made a more fake idea.
Mm-hmm. That's
Breaking
fair.
Amish is just really sad.
Yeah.
Oh, you told him Dog
Or,
Star
like,
was
all
eaten by a cat.
Yeah. He actually has a flat tire, Anna.
Breaking Amish was
Yeah, I-
surprisingly poorly received by the IMDb community.
Really?
What about the Amish community? How was it received by the Amish
Probably
community?
even worse, I'd imagine. I don't know.
Yeah,
no, they were
I mean,
having
if the
exposure.
Amish was seeing it,
They didn't come to defend it on IMDb. We know that.
That's right.
They
Oh,
just had like
that's
a
why the vote is so low. All the Amish people think it's incredible, but they can't like upload it on IMDb.
I imagine they had viewing parties of it, like, and broadcasting it on their neighbor's like house in the distance, so they all just watch. But it's not them playing it.
It sounds like blasphemy.
It's just a realization of Plato's cave.
Shut the fuck up.
really? Really? No, it's not.
All
Stop.
life is Amish television projected onto a barn wall.
No, it's not.
It's awesome. I love that.
I hate Plato.
I was explaining to my mom why Socrates was such a dick and how that got him
Silly
killed.
buddy
My mom's
kid
like, you
myself.
hate this guy so much and he's dead. And I was like, no, I think he's hilarious.
So,
Cares.
yeah.
I preferred Magic Sand to
Yeah.
Plato.
I've heard no news from John, so I say we're ready to get going.
You want to start?
Yeah, I'm ready
What do
to.
you do?
Sure.
Okay.
Hurdy.
Well.
Start playing Wonder Woman.
First off, welcome to episode 3?
Actual episode 3.
Actual episode 3 of
Yeah, the last one was
campaign.
killer episode.
Yay! The side quest.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah. So Anna and I had fun last week. But basically, as it stands, she was kicking around the city because you guys don't currently have a job.
Do we need a job?
Well, I should say, you have a job still at the library. You don't have an assignment.
Do we need an assignment?
Well, no, that's just the thing. You're not being sent out for work right now, which means, as I mentioned to Anna last time, that first off, you have a lot of money that you are perfectly able to spend all at once and starve for the next month and enjoy yourselves.
Okay.
Like responsible book hunting adults. I will also say that
You're like interrupting and going in and out.
Am I?
You're going in and out. Yeah.
You're not for me.
Yeah, I could hear you okay.
And I think it's just your connection.
Okay, you all are doing that, so clearly it's with my internet connection.
Yeah.
Internet connection after Shabbos is always shitty,
that
because
is
everybody
right.
gets on the internet at once.
Or it's good.
Emily?
Shut up, Logan.
Emily?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
What the fuck,
What
Ev?
happened?
I can't
What?
tell you.
Ellie, she's
It's a
just having a
secret.
little private laugh.
I'm so curious.
I just shot a mountain lion off of a mountain with a bow.
What are you doing?
What?
I'm willing to bet Skyrim.
He just flew like 100 feet.
Emily, only one fantasy RPG at a physical time, okay?
I was waiting for John. Oh my! Logan was playing guitar and you didn't say anything to that.
I'm paying attention.
That's
Am
I did
not
call
paying
him out on
attention?
that. No, you're fine. Really the only point of Anna's adventure that you guys need to know about is she volunteered
I made friends.
your abilities, but she can really tell you all that as you go. Basically, it's a bit before noon, the day after you got back from Franifal. So, you're not expected to be doing anything right now. The world is your oyster, and you may, let's say, have run into Anna outside the library, the Westing Hill Municipal Library.
Oh, hey guys, we got a thing with the archivist person, Sen.
More, tell me
apparently-
more.
I also have a thing
The
with the
library-
archivist, Ben, but we don't talk about it in public.
Sen.
Oh,
And,
because
Ben, as in like past tense?
Sen with an S.
Okay. Well, I'll tell
Ben.
you what's going in the campaign notes, and it's not that.
It's a very different love affair.
Are we recording?
Oh yeah, we've been recording for like 20 minutes.
Excellent.
I missed the meat tower discussion though, and I'm very sad about that.
there'll be another
Tower.
meat tower discussion, don't you worry.
Oh god. Anyway, so Sen says that a bunch of the cards in the card catalog are going blank, and they want us to check it out in the actual, library part if the books are still there and stuff, and help them solve this mystery because they're very frustrated.
Yeah, so what's happening is that, so the cards in the card catalog are blank, and Sen is looking to start a mini expedition down into the lower archives, which are not the safest place to go alone, so just talking with...
Where are they?
Oh, they're below your
I
library.
heard the lower part, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wasn't sure there was like more specific things, or do we just have to crouch?
No, they're not generally for access by... the lower archives are completely restricted from casual public use. So, either because of old valuable books or, just dangerous things, it's really left up to... what's rattling about?
Probably me.
Yeah, well, yeah, so generally, experienced librarians are needed to go down in groups, or at least required. So, you have been
It's 20 days rations.
volunteered by Anna to help out with that. And yes, that's also because pages tend to get lost, confused, and very worried when they're down there on important business. Useless pages.
Just tear those right out.
Not
No, the wasn't a joke. Pages are just shelvers.
No, I know, where it's all going digital.
Yeah.
there's no such thing as digital here.
I'm gonna download a soundboard that just plays that stupid 2 snare drums and a cymbal for everything that I say.
Ooh, that's really helpful. Good call.
At least then I won't get confused and try to explain basic library functions.
No, a book, a book. Yeah, I know, what you do at horse races. No! Yeah, book a flight. No!
I'm not saying I routinely underestimate your intelligence, Logan, but that does seem to be the case.
Look, I'm role-playing, okay?
Sometimes.
Not really.
I don't know, Logan, are you playing a role, or are you rolling to play?
No, I'm, slapping a
That's your sound,
piece of
Taylor.
bread with my hand.
Taylor is the sound of giant feet.
This is the double entendre-iest campaign in the world.
Making it very difficult for me to write.
2 drums and... How would I describe this sound to the Google Play Store? 2 drums and a cymbal sound.
Is it the ba-dum?
Anna's totally right. Yeah.
But,
If you just type that in, you get it.
Oh my god!
Was I right?
Yes! Holy shit!
Logan never
Told
believes
you.
people.
That's what the
Well, no.
writing minor gets you, Logan. Knowledge like that.
Writing mine.
Yeah, I have the writing minor. That was the joke. He also has an English major, so I couldn't use that one against him.
I mean, once I found the app, I could read all of the words that were on it and correctly interpret their meaning.
This is what happens when you pay attention in Renaissance drama, Logan. Not like you'd know.
Not like you'd know!
I did
Neither of us
Renaissance
paid
drama. It was very
attention to that
stressful.
class, and you fucking know it.
I absolutely cared.
Caring and paying attention are not the same.
That's very true. I don't ever pay attention to Logan.
But you care,
You care
a lot,
about
and
him.
that's what I care about.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah. What?
Wait, my sound should be wop wop bow bow. Can you get that one?
Funky baseline.mp3.
Yeah, and did you get
That
giant
might just be the
feet for Taylor?
Seinfeld bass.
Yes, that's perfect. And you need to get the giant feet for Taylor.
Hold on, yeah, let me...
Is it just
Wait, what does that make my sound?
like
So-
that's when he makes a joke.
So the first Buttons app that I downloaded is just completely broken and like a glitchy mess and doesn't even work.
Good job.
Looks like
Why don't you just find one on the internet, man?
They
Oh,
had one
it
job.
wouldn't, like, I would have to do stuff with how my headphones are working, and it's easier to just download like 6 different Buttons apps.
That's why I'm not making any moves for it.
Logan,
Let
you're
me-
by a
Emily,
keyboard.
I'll get
You
on
can
your
just
funky bass.
play it on your keyboard.
Oh, I am.
You
Taylor,
could just get like I like the Seinfeld one though. That sounds like great.
Yeah, I'm looking for that right now. Ooh, Seinfeld soundboard. Alright, we're doing that. Seinfeld soundboard.
That's really good. I'm excited for this. But is it just gonna be people talking?
Well, I think it's gonna be like quotes and also like audio cues. Because the audio
Ooh,
cues were like
yeah.
a huge part of Seinfeld.
That is true.
I mean, I've never watched an episode of Seinfeld, but I assume you're just going to start
What?
piping, "What's up with that?"
Ready?
after everything I say.
Hey!
Yes.
It came through perfectly, and it's going to drive me insane after 2 times.
Do it again.
Drive you insane, but you don't have a car.
You know who else doesn't have a card? John.
John has a card. It's not working.
Wait, no, I gotta have a better sound than that.
Hold on, I'm working on it.
Go faster.
Oh, Neptune.
Oh, this one literally just has quotes.
Told ya.
Hold on. Wow, they're like really long quotes too, like several lines of dialogue.
What?
Amazing.
Anna, you walk out, you descend the library steps into the courtyard. On the
Am I
street.
followed by my idiot coworkers?
No, that's where you find them.
No, you're followed
the
by
two
the
of them.
We're both lost.
The rogue has a small little drum set, like strapped around his waist, like a street musician, and also like 12 parrots that he purchased that sprout different lines when he pokes them.
Their names are Jerry, Kramer, George.
Monica,
His
totally.
line.
It's kind of like a cursed magical item because you just jab them and some random line comes out.
That's not always the line you want.
Mm-hmm. You have 12, but they all do different things completely randomly. Like, they say the same lines sometimes. You just, I don't know, xylophone it, maybe? and in that moment, everyone is off distracted, trying to find their own Seinfeld app.
No, I have it. I got it. Don't worry about it.
I am here. 100%.
Same.
Let's go
It's just
go.
Logan. It's really just Logan. We all
Yeah,
I
you
had
guys
a
go ahead.
million
Go ahead. I will
copies.
be back in a second.
So, yes, that is your direction. But again, you do
I go
have...
and find them.
Yeah, no, I know, but Logan or Emily or even Anna, though you've had your chance, you guys do have gold. If you want to pick up any equipment, now is the time.
Well, apparently he did.
Yeah, I already got my stuff. I don't need anything new.
Okay.
Wait, okay, Emily, say something that's very corn cop.
I'm gonna get to my job and shoot some bad guys. Oh my god, he's so good.
Well,
Is that good?
it's
Is
a
that good
it's a
for you?
transitional sound. So you are now standing
Dead.
in
You're all
front of
dead.
Head Archivist Sen, who is looking around rapidly. Where did you just come from?
I have no fucking clue. Blame the Paris.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Karia was saying you were gonna help out, and I really appreciate that. So I have everything I need, which is really just some reference books and a backpack. So I'm ready to go. How about you?
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
good?
I've got all my stuff.
I mean, is there any stuff that we should probably take down here, just like sensibly?
Food, water.
The B movie Blu-ray.
Well, if we were talking sensibly, you would probably want 2 weeks of rations, a well-stocked bag of equipment, and
For the
armament.
basement? You guys should really get that fixed.
Yeah, but no, we're staying on the grid. Don't worry. This is gonna be short. This is a small library. So
I've got 10
I'm not
days of
concerned.
rations. Is that enough?
Yeah. I mean, I know down there better than anyone. Probably.
So
They never
That
found the
doesn't
last
find
head
out.
archivist.
Sure.
That's a joke. Don't worry.
Did they
that's a joke.
find?
Oh,
Did they
sorry.
find
That's
the
a joke.
legs of the
God damn it.
archivist?
They
the
were
leg
tired, really.
archivist?
Here, say it again.
They never did find the other archivist.
All right, good.
That doesn't sound
You
like
know,
Giant's feet.
no, the. Sun says it doesn't have the same deadpan weight. I really preferred your horrified silence. Come to think of it, so.
Ignore him. That's what I do.
Taylor, would you find something like this more appropriate?
I do like the all at the end.
That's like Taylor's sound.
Womp womp womp. Wait, what sound do I get?
I don't know. What sound do you want? Okay, for what it's worth, I have to individually pull each of these up on my phone, so we're gonna stop doing this soon.
Thank God.
Giant's feet. Taylor needs giant's feet. Like a big man walking on the ground.
Why?
Because that's the funniest sound for you.
I don't understand.
It just doesn't
Why?
make sense.
You just don't get my humor, man.
You're right.
Oh, all right. So maybe we should. Can I go buy some rations or something? I feel like I don't want to. I would
the
hate
basement.
I would hate for Perkins Loan's adventure to be ended by starving.
Corn Cop never
Oh,
lets anyone
don't
starve
worry
on the job.
about it. I'm just. God. It's fun
Yeah, they're weird.
because you're book hunters. You spend all your time outside the library, so it's really easy to scare you with what's in the library. Look, you'll be fine. We'll be gone like 2 hours max. I know exactly where we're going. So, I don't know what Karya told you, but basically, something that's been going on for a long time, and what I've finally decided is an actual thing and not just blank cards getting sorted into our very large catalog, is that someone has been taking the cards out of the catalog and leaving blank cards to taunt me. I know this because today I was going to get this one book, and I've gotten this book before. When I went there, the entire section of the catalog, like 10 books on either side, blank cards, nothing to be found. That's not what that's not even protocol. You never put a blank card in there. It's just very clearly someone wants me to see that these have been put there. So,
Any idea why?
I don't know. No, like clearly they want like someone to take notice. I don't know if they're angry. If they're excited. We haven't fired anyone.
Recently or unrecently?
Everyone fires someone at some point. We're a large business.
They hold grudges.
Well, look, I don't know why they'd be going after me then, because I'm not in charge of that. I'm not administration.
I have no idea then.
But no, look,
Do you have new glasses?
What?
Are they really blank?
they're really just reading glasses. My vision in terms of
Try on
short or
my
long term is
aviators.
fine. Try on the
don't, point pop.
aviators. Sen, are you holding your glasses out? Or are you just suggesting Sen goes and buys aviators?
No. He can try them on.
They tentatively take the glasses and kind of hold them up to look through and place them delicately on their ears. It's very dark in here.
Yeah, now you see what Corncop sees.
Corncop, stop wearing sunglasses indoors. It's a dick move.
Why do you do this to yourself?
Gotta
He's an
keep
idiot.
criminals off the streets.
That doesn't help when you can't see them.
All criminals wear dark clothes.
It just
So?
seems kind of odd indoors, but well, okay. Have them
Corncop doesn't follow
back,
normal
please.
people.
They're not helping. They didn't reveal invisible ink or anything.
You just didn't get the training.
You need to be a
Okay.
cop. to
You're
really
right.
understand.
That is probably it. I'm sure you're correct.
Poor Daddy. I apologize for my teammate.
Oh, don't worry. But book hunters are all like that in some way.
Useless and weird.
All unique in their own.
Useless and weird. Got it.
What?
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 What was that sound you just played?
Hey,
I'm just going through a random soundboard right now, and they're all like awful. Hold on, I'll go double headphones so that I can
Okay.
listen to these without bothering you guys. I need to find a good one for Karya.
Right.
Thanks.
So, as you can see here, something is happening, and I have no idea why. And your confusion is my confusion.
Good to know.
And
Our
that's why we're
confusion.
going to the source of this book. And we're gonna figure it out.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Anyway,
off we go.
I wanted to make that sound more dramatic. Really, we're gonna see if the book's still there.
Go
Because
take a look.
this one, at least I remember where it is without the catalog telling me.
Hope it wasn't took.
Well, if it was, that
Are you
raises
making noises
different
again?
questions.
Go get that book.
If the book is there,
If
I'm
it was
even more
took,
confused.
it was a crook.
What are you doing?
Me? I'm not doing anything. That's all Emily.
I hear noises.
That's Emily.
It's the stomping.
They off in the distance.
You're so funny,
Sounds
man.
like weird crunching noises.
Well,
Uh,
I guess, Sen leads you to the main stairs down into the central archives that will then progress down into the lower archives. Stop.
God.
Do you hear that? Drums. Drums in the deep.
wait, did you mean the Cybermen stopping? Because that's what that was.
No, that was the stomping. It was drums in the deep. You've awoken
Okay.
Moria. Look, just... It was supposed to be a single joke. We weren't supposed to stop. We weren't supposed to talk about it.
What do
The
you
drumming
expect?
wasn't
Is
supposed
this
to stop
actually happening?
before I said it.
You invited us
I
here,
thought this
man.
was in character. I thought Sen was actually saying that.
I'm just trying to incorporate the soundboards into narrative to keep momentum.
You did. It was the parrot to the drum set.
Yeah, and I was doing it for the stomping, and now we're
Yes,
talking
but-
about it.
What about the
you
Cybermen?
failed.
Can you explain the Cybermen?
What are you talking about?
It was from Doctor Who. That's where I found that solid stomping.
Oh my god. Oh, no, that doesn't... There is no explanation there.
So are we in the basement?
Yeah, let's
you're...
go to the basement.
You're walking down these... What is initially quite a large staircase that leads to these long subterranean vaults of books. And this is everything that isn't in the general circulation. These you can get permission to come down to as long as you're escorted. There are a lot of reading areas, it's for quiet study, and generally for dedicated scholars. We move down another floor and another, and we're getting into the territory. This is just about as deep as the library goes, by the way, 3 subterranean things. It's not that large, but still, sizable by our own measurements. But as we know, libraries are very important in this world, and there are quite a few books to be had. These are the rare collection books, either in value or just they're very difficult to get. Not necessarily old first edition or...
So we should steal these ones.
They're
No,
the
we work
ones
for these people.
people
Where are you gonna
aren't...
sell this to?
Yeah, no, guys, you're the ones who collect half of these books.
How do you think we collect them?
Don't steal them from your employer, dumbass.
To be fair, it's not unheard of that libraries steal from other collections, sometimes more
Yeah, but
discreetly than others.
Corn
That
Pop
and-
doesn't operate discreetly.
To be fair, it is even possible that that's what's happening now.
That's true. Why would they taunt them about it?
Well, many reasons. Could be they're a cocky cock.
We'll fix that.
That-
Shut the fuck up!
That wasn't... Anna, that... In hindsight, that was not a pun off of...
Or a reference
Yeah, that
to
wasn't...
that idiocy for the last session?
That was not a reference to the
Did you
pub.
fight a giant penis?
No,
No.
there's... where is it? Where are my notes? The Brash Cockerel. It's a recitation bar in the city. Quite close by. I don't remember where exactly. I think it's just a couple blocks away. Anyway. Yeah, so this is the section where only librarians are allowed to go. This is not general use.
Exclusive.
Yes. Let me scroll down my notes. Ah. Now, Sen explains, I haven't been down to this section for a few years, actually. It's not really a section or series of subjects that get much attention. So, while I remember this book, it could have been gone for, I don't know, 5 years even, without me having noticed. Here. This is the aisle, and they lead you down this rather claustrophobic aisle along the edge of the vault. And these are low ceilings now, so it's very drawn in. Occasionally there are alcoves with scrolls or pottery, or just sheepskin with very crude ink writing on it. So this is just an assorted collection, and Sen draws you up. Okay, this is around where it was. So let's spread out. The book is... okay, they draw out their note, a little scrap of paper. Societies in your garden, analyzing pre-Selkan social structures through bonsai growth patterns. So keep an eye out.
Okay.
And Sen starts moving down the line.
Sen, you're such a nerd.
That's why Sen has that job. So, guys,
I mean-
okay. Well, like, what can I dig through right now?
I mean, Sen's supposed to know, or Zen is supposed to know where the book is, right? So we just need to make sure he doesn't get shivved.
I mean, they know
Okay.
the general location. Like, they have isolated this this stretch, but it's a very long bookshelf. So, a series of, a 10, 15 foot long length of bookshelf can actually contain quite a few books and take a while for one person to search.
Weird, because earlier he sounded super confident that he knew where it was going to be.
To be fair, in a collection this large, ruling it down to that short of a stretch without having the catalog system to rule
Maybe
down
that-
the actual name.
Look
This
at
is something
this
I
guy, knows
discussed
everything.
with Anna, was that the empirical system that your library uses and most people use is incredibly scaffolded around like increasingly more detailed elements of it, which for someone who is unfamiliar or just doesn't know everything about what they're trying to find is incredibly inefficient.
Sure, so
And
it's like
that's-
books about fire, water, wind, and air, and then it's books about like plasma, sand.
Mhm. So for something
Air
as
and
complex
Hot
as
dogs and bears.
bonsai, gardening, former empire from some 1,000 years ago, social structure, it can be a bit tricky to rule down and focus. So your
can I
option,
look?
yeah, you can look for the book. You can just look around, see what you can find. You are, in theory, searching a crime scene
Oh, yeah. Okay.
because
Well,
something happened to this book that was likely not done by a librarian.
I feel like this
Okay.
is really Corn Cop's area of expertise, right?
Yeah, Corn Cob wants to take a peek.
All right. In what sense are you going to be taking a peek?
Just lighting everything on fire.
Yes, actually, disable device.
Better
Wait,
than
what?
burning hands.
Disable device book.
Wait, can I just use perception?
Yeah, no. I mean, I was
Yeah.
wondering what you are,
Okay.
what you were actually looking for.
It was
He's
like, I was gonna
literally
just
looking.
freedom, but like Jesus Christ, roll perception.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. He'll be better off that way, maybe.
But more that I was asking
got a
was,
13.
are you looking for a book?
He's looking for something suspicious.
He's Taylor, did
Okay.
you listen? He's taking a peek.
Can mean many things in this context. I don't know. Okay.
He has 13.
A 13.
Peaks.
Alright. So,
13 for peeking.
you don't find the book. Not
You find
really.
the blood?
Blood?
The blood, yes.
Thankfully, no
We
blood.
find the book's blood.
Basically, you start cruising down the line of shelves, you know, looking for dust, basically. Looking for more dust, for less dust. Drawing your finger along, trying to test the mini molecule densities. That's a technical cop term. I wouldn't expect the other two of you to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Corn Cop knows all about it. And you
Right, Emily?
drag your finger through quite a bit of snot, actually.
Oh. What
Gross.
flavor?
You lick it?
Are you licking the snot?
I want to know what flavor it is, yes.
Okay.
It's, you know, classic detective work. Taste everything.
Yeah. Rancid limes.
Limes or rancid lines?
Limes.
This guy's
the
looking
citrus.
for
Like
secret
really
stuff.
bad rap.
This guy's looking for secret stuff. He's looking for the secrets.
Yeah, basically it's a mildly viscous, plasma-y thing. Like, it clings to your finger as you lift
So,
it up
like-
and then just kind of sloops off of it.
This is
Drips.
so invisible
Please
ink
stop
revealer.
talking.
What was that, Emily?
Invisible ink revealer. Do we have the Declaration of Independence?
You do not have the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, we're missing that too.
You failed to pick it up on your way down.
How do
have
we
to
know
page
we're
you for backup.
truly free?
That's what happens when you don't roll unprompted perception checks.
This is Corn Cup calling in a blue 45. Yeah, we're missing the Declaration of Independence. Limes. Tastes like limes.
Yep. Limes. Lime-ish, but more rancid than lime.
We got it. We got
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
So
And-
limey.
Limeade?
Tastes limey.
Limey.
Yeah, limey.
Yeah,
Slimy.
limey. That's... You guys remember the colored Heinz ketchup from the 90s? Like the purple and green
Oh
stuff?
my god. Do
that
I?
shit.
Yes, that's slimy
Anybody knows
limey.
it's this girl.
I fucking
I have
hope
no idea
that
what you're
that's the
talking
final boss of this dungeon so I can kill it.
No!
Forever.
No, I loved my pretty colored ketchups.
I wouldn't say they were prettily colored.
It was like
Yeah.
pretty patties. Pretty patties.
No, it was like
No.
rotten eggplant
It was not like
purple
macaroons.
and rotten cucumber green and it was like
You guys
Hulk
just had a
green.
weird reaction to the cool stuff because I was pretty excited about it. But I had ketchup on like an hourly basis, so
So did I, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Not the
I had to sustain my acidity.
Ugh. God.
Never heard of
Um,
ketchup.
You're learning.
I really just opened the door for that myself. I have no one to blame.
It's a good song.
Um,
Hello,
Yeah.
open the door to this ketchup.
so, Emily, that is what you find.
Okay, cool. I found some ketchup.
Yeah.
Alright.
I roll
Alright.
perception to find the book.
Okay, I would ask, Emily, are you going to share that information?
Yeah, I found some ketchup.
Okay, so that was to the party, as I thought.
Yes.
Okay.
I was relaying to them earlier that we found some secret stuff, and I paged it into the deputy.
Mm-hmm. They thought it was
16.
cocaine at first. Yeah.
16.
Anna, okay. So, Corn Cop tells you, found some ketchup, and, like, shows you his hand, which is just gross, kind of clear, slimy gunk.
Wow, yeah, this makes Corn Cop look like he doesn't know what ketchup is.
Yeah, it does.
And that is the worst of our
Okay.
problems right now.
God damn it, Corn Cop. Pull yourself together, man.
What I keep saying.
But Anna, I assume you just make kind of a rigor mortis kind of smile in response, nod a couple times, and try to look for the book.
I'll
Luckily,
be like, dude, that's not ketchup. Please get it away from me.
yeah.
Taste.
Luckily, that does
No.
actually help point you in the right direction. Because it's around that slime that, you're paging over these books. And this section, this stretch, has incredibly faded titles, which is likely why Corn Cop wasn't really, interested in them, just because it's like, oh, well, I can't
whoa.
fucking
No,
read them.
that's not why.
That's exactly
Wait, so
why.
was the ketchup rubbing away all of the important stuff? Is that why the
No.
cards are all blank?
It's on the shelf itself. It's kind of touching
Shelf
the bottom of the books. Yeah.
Is the elf there too?
The self on the shelf.
What?
Always causing mischief, that self.
And yeah, so it isn't coating the spines of the book, so it wasn't like acidic.
It's
Wearing
like
it off.
wait, the self on the shelf is like a Hegel Christmas tale.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Can we please, Emily, can we start writing philosophy books for kids and have one of them be the self on the shelf?
Oh my god, yes. I would be so good at that.
Yeah, it starts like Little Hegel.
Why
And-
Hegel?
Well, because he's the self and the other guy.
Who's Hegel?
He's a
Okay.
philosopher.
Oh.
He's the guy who came up with the theory of like this, or he like articulated the theory of like the self and the other in philosophy.
And he has the eye jowls of a bloodhound.
Hold on, yeah, I'll post a picture of Hegel in the chat. Oh my, Hegel.
Apparently he also has the quote, "If facts contradict my theory, the worse for the facts," which is just a man after my own heart.
He's
There's
just
Hegel.
a doucher.
So,
Wow, he has some serious eye bags.
yeah,
Too much time thinking, not enough time eating iron supplements.
the despair
Or
really
ice.
weighs on your flesh.
Or dirt.
So,
Anyways, what did I see?
yes, so the slime's
Just
on the
books.
bookshelf at the base. Well, not the base, but like on the flat of the shelf, kind of touching the books, a little smeared on it, dripping down the frame. But as you're paging through these faded covers, you come to actually find the book you're looking for, or at least
shit.
you'd think so. You
Ah,
have
fuck you.
well, half the title, odd words, are gone, but it talks about bonsais and social structure. So you're pretty
Yay!
sure that no one else wrote a book like this, or at least you hope that no one was like.
Yeah.
Publishing 1 is a fluke. Publishing 2 is a conspiracy against God.
Anyways, I yell, "Hey, I found it! I think!" Probably.
Everyone, stand ducks
Statistically
down.
speaking.
You don't need to yell. I'm right next to you, and we're in the lower archives. That's very inappropriate. Inside voice. Thank you for finding the book. Let's take a look at it. Take a look
I handed
inside
the
a book. Reading Rainbow. The entirety of the book is blank.
What the hell?
The entire. You open it up. Title page onward. Nothing.
Wait, so including the title page, or
Yeah. Not a
just
single
blank pages?
slice of paper has ink on it. Not even faded. It's
Like
not
it wasn't
even.
even scraped off or anything?
No. I mean, it's not quite pearly white, like the pages are old and kind of discolored and yellow from that, but nothing.
Hey, hang on. There's a cantrip for that.
What do you mean?
It's a cantrip or a spell. It's a low-level spell where you can erase writing.
Okay. Is there a, I guess, time limit on that sort of thing?
I don't think so. It's just permanent.
Curiouser and curiouser. You have a blank book?
What does that one taste like?
Do you lick the book?
I'm asking
Sen
you to lick the book this
discourages
time.
you from licking the book.
Oh.
They say it probably tastes like other books, so don't lick it, please.
So we should try other books. No.
To compare.
You
Do not
You're
lick
saying
the-
that we should start seeing other books.
Okay.
You can buy a book down the
An
street.
important thing in forensic investigation is to establish a baseline.
Okay.
Yes, that is true. I learned that in school.
So we want to definitely know what a regular book tastes like.
You have notebooks with you.
For God's sake, stop licking shit.
We're not licking shit, we're licking books.
And if you're gonna lick,
Stop.
That's
I
a
already know what
totally
that
different
tastes like.
baseline.
if you are going to lick a book, lick your own. It's only polite.
Yep, you can lick yourself, but you can't lick your friends' books.
You heard it here.
You can't lick your friends' baselines.
You mean you
They're
can, you
already
just might,
tasty licks.
you might complicate your friendship.
You can't measure the taste of your own books by the taste of your friends' books. That baseline can only begin with you.
Oh shit, guys, speaking of baselines.
What do you think about that?
Kramer! Okay, Taylor,
Yes.
I'm kind of interested in searching this area for traps, because I have until recently forgotten that my character was a rogue.
Okay.
So I feel like he needs to do something roguish to reaffirm his self-identification.
Okay.
Alright, so can I just make sure that there's not anything in this kind of immediate area that's, like, gonna hurt us?
I will say it's kind of bad roguing to wait until after you pick up the mysterious book to check for traps.
This is exactly what I'm saying.
Burn. Wait,
Well,
does it-
I mean, if it triggered a trap, I would be the most likely to get out of it either way.
Yeah, no, why don't you take your trap?
Alright,
Look.
let's do some Rogan. Alright, that's a 14.
To
Logan's Rogan.
find a trap.
Well, yeah, to perceive trap. I'm adding my trap sense to that roll.
Okay. Well, you discover nothing out of the ordinary. Except for the occasional glob of slime, although they're pretty isolated around the faded books that we were just discussing.
Wait, how would I know it's out of the ordinary if I haven't yet established a baseline?
Um,
All of this could be out of the ordinary.
well, you've just walked through several floors of library. So you do have something of a baseline. This is not a very well-traveled stretch. There are maybe a couple pairs of footprints that seem recent, but there is a noticeable amount of dust on the ground. Cleaners don't really come down here, and
Gotcha.
magic Roombas don't do well with stairs. So those are generally left to the upper floors. There has been nothing placed here to as a triggering mechanism or even to indicate someone has been by. So there's
Okay.
none of that.
I want to check one of the other books where the slime is to see if they're
Yeah.
blank too.
Okay. It's harder to tell what these are about, But you get the feeling from the titles that they are in some way probably all related to sociology of some sort. And you pull out a book near the bonsai book, more or less at random, and you open through it, and there are a couple patches, almost randomly, not even like uniform words, just like half of them in like a circle, say here or there, splotches, that are faded or gone, but nothing has been, nothing is blank nearly the same way, or to the same degree as
They
show
smell
sense.
like
First
magic.
Oh, detect magic.
Yeah, Emily, you can do that.
Yeah, detect it
Oh
with
my.
your nose.
I detect magic.
Okay, so give me a roll here on that one.
Detect magic is automatic.
I know,
It is.
but you roll for degrees. For how
Okay.
is it time or
What do I add to it,
rolls
do you know?
to determine?
No. Detect magic. Hold on. I'll
But
tell
there's
you
like
exactly
there's a
how-
focus to it in the sense that you can get more specific information.
Yeah. It's the first round is
Yes.
general. Is there magic in the area? Second round is where it's coming from. Third round is the school of magic.
Okay, I
Okay,
understand.
yeah. First round is presence. Second round is number of different magical auras and the power of the most potent one. Third round is strength and location of each aura.
Okay. That is important information to inform my answer, because almost all of these books are in some way enchanted, and that's not
Oh.
no, that isn't a surprise to you, because you're not under pressure, you can
yeah.
continue the spell. Most of these books, if not all of them, have at least minor enchantments to preserve it against age. So while there will be weathering and wear, it will protect the flexibility of the pages and things like that. So
Sure.
detecting an element of magic separate from all those various spells cast by different people over hundreds and thousands of years, it's very hard to pick up something that would be unusual.
Do I though?
Well, that's what I'm saying. From what you're telling me, there are a near uncountable number of spells in the nearby area, just from, thousands of books.
But I can tell, which one's the strongest.
Yeah. There is not a large source of magic in the near area. So some books have more powerful spells on them, but those still are very low. So in what is the radius on that?
I think it's 30 feet.
Yeah, in
It's 60 feet, 30 on either side of you, or whatever.
So
Yeah.
in that 30-foot ring, you're not detecting anything, like, there is no living source of magic, let's say.
Okay.
Except for maybe Corn Cop.
Maybe Corn Cob.
We're
Are
told
you
Corn Cop
suggesting
is a
that
sorcerer.
All of Corn Cop's magic up to this point has been like elaborate, like
Ridiculous
pipes
stuff?
filled with flame hidden in her wrists, and
If anyone in the
Bananas.
party, it would be Corn Cop.
that's true.
And that's
Corn
more to
Cop's
Corn
always
Cop's
the
credit.
Corn Cop.
I didn't want to pull up the thing. I'm sorry.
Well, whatever. He's still got it.
Anna, what you do notice, however, is that there are elements of magic that are fading. So, low levels
Weird.
that are dropping. So not the ongoing spells that would be on the book.
I say this to Sen, because, magic fading in this area.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh,
dissipation?
maybe.
Is this just heat loss?
Heat?
Yeah. Magic is energy. Dissipation.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's all I
Maybe.
need. Well, as you say, it's further down this corridor. Let's continue, I guess. This book's certainly
See if
not
there's
giving
more-
us any more leads.
Should we take it with us?
You can't take it with you.
Do you want to?
Sure.
Alright.
You know, it's fine.
Sen shrugs.
So who wants in their
I guess there's no
inventory?
reason not to.
It's evidence.
Let's-
Corn Cop, you know this.
Puts it
Put
in
it
their
in
bag.
Pocket. Guy.
What?
I said put it in my pocket, guy.
Actually, my bag's designed for this. Don't worry about it. It'll keep it secure.
You got it, Mac.
I'm Sen. Hi,
Yeah,
have
but
we met?
Ignore. He does.
You know
He
it.
does this. I think it's references to things nobody else gets. I think he's just making inside jokes with himself.
You got it, G.
Yeah, he's definitely making inside jokes with himself.
Oh, you know what I didn't tell you?
Hmm.
Anna, the pages were damp. They were a bit damp.
Wait, with ketchup?
No. And not like
It
wet,
breaks the line.
just kind of clammy, like a humidity sort of thing.
That's weird.
I'm
Yeah.
Dry
allergic to
area.
shellfish.
What? What?
Logan
keep
just hit
talking
the
about
fucking
shellfish.
drums.
Hold on.
Let it be over.
I'm not sure if I want to give you the satisfaction.
No, I'm waiting for the shoe to drop right now. Thank you. Now we can
Wait,
continue.
wait, you want a sound of a shoe dropping? We can do that.
No.
Oh no, I dropped my shoe on my drum and cymbals.
Wait, we can get the cyber cop stomp.
No.
Oh
wait,
no,
we're
I
just
dropped my drum and cymbals on my
guys.
shoe.
Now we just keep going. It's over. It was overdone. I guess that's the finale.
Oh no,
Well,
I
at least
dropped my
overdone
shoe
is safe.
into a
You
stand-up
definitely
comedy
won't get
club.
salmonella.
Wait, that one needs one.
What?
That one was good,
I didn't hear it.
I'm
You
full
better-
of it. I'm full of it.
Oh,
Full of
yes, you
salmonella.
are.
Yep. Take me to a doctor, please.
Alright.
I still want to get the shellfish joke, though.
I said it was clammy.
Oh,
The pages were kind of clammy.
Yes, and earlier you guys said the world is our oyster, and so I made that joke a few times.
Yep.
I didn't hear that part.
It's the running gag that no one noticed.
Well, if you haven't noticed, that is how all of my jokes go over podcasts, and then nobody knows how funny I am until they re-listen to it.
The Emily Dickinson off in the background.
From having recorded like several podcasts with you, I absolutely agree with that.
It's so true, because
Can I
everybody
do a
misses all the
podcast?
funny stuff I say until the second time around.
Wait, you guys do podcasts?
We do
Yeah.
7 podcasts.
Or
Why 7?
no, we don't
It's a good
do
number.
7.
It's a good number.
It is a good number, but we don't do 7.
Anyway, I'm gonna hear.
I'm really
Right.
tired. Let's
So-
do it.
You continue down this this stretch of bookshelves between that and the wall in an increasingly dark and kind of ominous direction. Like there are occasionally spaced magical lamps, but these ones
We
are
should take one with us.
are fading. Oh no, they're set into the ceiling.
Why don't we just turn on the overhead lights?
I clapped
Those are
twice.
the-
Those
Right.
are the overhead. Logan, it's
Oh.
like it seems that the spells are weak. They haven't been updated, so they're just fading down to a soft orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good color.
So,
Presumably,
clapping twice would do something.
a rational, responsible adventure would have brought some sort of non-flammable light source, but I'm not going to put that on you.
We can burn that.
Better than
We are not
fluorescent lighting.
rational,
It is
responsible
always better than fluorescent
adventurous.
lighting
I
when you're
did.
reading.
It's a little easier on the eyes.
I have light! I cast light! God damn it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we live in a world with magic. Well,
I got that one.
The adventurers.
other people do.
taking
can throw
down
books
challenges left and right. Alright, well,
I cast light on my hack.
you've got now like a little
It flies
glowing...
away.
drifts up to the
It
ceiling
meets
like
its
a
weight goal for
jellyfish.
July.
It has less sodium than you would expect.
Cutting
What?
the dramatic tension of,
It's
you know, like
free,
the
but
Bill
with ads.
Murray in Ghostbusters twinkling the piano keys. Karya remembers she has light. Suddenly your space is much brighter, warm space. You're like, oh, that's so much better. And then rushing around the corner comes a shape. And,
Like a
Ah, fuck!
and before you can do anything, it collides into you. Just right into the group.
But what
There's a
shape is it?
clutter, and his books spill left and right onto the ground as this small shape tackles Karya.
Hopefully it's something
Hey!
soft. Lips.
Is it round?
You hear
Is it bigger than a bread box?
yes. You have trouble seeing everything at first in just the blur of action because you were right about to cross round this corner and it just smacks into you, and it's just this flailing of limbs, and it's kind of like this small child's wail of panic,
Oh, another fucking monkey.
and then it's actually
I
a small child.
Oh!
Wait, what? A monkey.
Yeah. It
Small children are kind of like monkeys.
he calms down after a couple moments, like oh, hi, and it's this 7-year-old kid, in basically lederhosen.
How cute! Does he sing?
Let's make
You're
him
like-
sing.
Do you sing? Only on Sundays, Mom.
Well, it's
Let's
Sunday
put him in
today.
our
so
pocket.
get to work. I toss him a coin.
What?
And he hurriedly starts gathering the books around him.
Wait,
Trying to
wait.
pu-
What are you doing down here?
Nothing.
No, you're very clearly doing something.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
we already
What
have
is
a
with those
bard.
books?
No, I don't.
Those books in your arms.
Oh, you mean these books? And he slowly
Yeah.
slides them off to the side, leans an elbow on them. Yeah, the books.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
my reading.
What are you doing? No.
So
You're not-
you're a librarian, I assume.
We don't have
Yes.
7-year-old librarians.
Yes, I am.
What's your
No, we
name,
Okay,
Mr.
sounds good.
Librarian?
He kind of looks sheepish, rubs his arm. Cavendish. What's your name?
Roll,
Cabbage dish. Hold on.
roll, knowledge local.
Okay.
Are you telling the boy to do that?
No, I am. 13.
Fucking roll it, kid. See if you're really from around here.
Boy, roll knowledge local.
13.
I mean, that's
13.
really what made sense.
Anna, what are you trying to figure out with
To
that?
see if he works here, right?
Why Cavendish sounds familiar?
Why Cavendish sounds familiar?
Cabbage
Candy dish.
Um,
dish. dish.
Is it a
Jeez.
family name or something? You don't even know.
I mean, one, you're not really sure if that's his first or last name, but
It's both, right?
it might well be. At least there's a 33% chance that it is. Anna, Cavendish does not ring any bells.
Okay, never mind then.
We could ask him about his parents.
But, knowing that he isn't in the bell choir from your role, you do know...
He doesn't belong here.
Sorry, I knew
Wait,
it
was that a
bad.
joke? Do you want
Yeah,
the want the
it said
sound?
it didn't ring a bell.
I'll give it to you.
No, I don't want it. I
There
just
you go.
I just felt
Feel good
bad
about
about
yourself.
myself. I felt bad for telling
Validation.
it.
Validation.
So I really like this kid. Can we have him come join us?
No, we're
Give
not
him a
adopting
sword.
children.
We're
This
not
kid is clearly up to
adopting him.
something shady.
We're not adopting him. I'm going to get him into the training force.
No,
Hey, you can
I
start
don't
He's like a
think
recruit.
accept 7-year-old.
Well, you don't work there, so.
That's child
Hey.
labor. Mark.
Hey,
Well,
Candy Dish.
I've had a lovely talk with you,
Eh,
but
no, you're
I
not
should
doing it.
just be...
I grab his collar.
Aww, he says.
Child abuse, child abuse. You can't do that.
Shut up, corn cop.
He doesn't get
You're not putting him
aggressive,
into
he just,
labor.
kind of slumps down.
You killed him!
What are you doing?
No, he just goes full dead weight on you.
You killed him! My god!
Relaxes every muscle in his body and just drags you to the floor. Because I know what your
Oh,
strength
hold
is,
on to
Anna.
him. 8.
I know
That
that
works
7-year-old
really,
child
really
would
well.
weigh you down
All
like
the
that. You
time.
weren't prepared.
Yeah, well, I still hold on to him.
Yes. You presumably managed to keep your feet, but he slumps down onto the ground like a sack of
Steal-
I
like
know
a
what you're doing.
sack of
Do it.
rice.
I like him. Can we take him with us, though?
Could you shut up and let me interrogate the kid?
Taylor makes such charming characters. I want to keep them.
He's 7. I don't think you're allowed to. That's kidnapping.
Well, Anna's trying to kill him, so, I mean...
No,
it's
that's
for the
not
power.
what I'm doing.
The interrogation of children is completely legal. He is on your
I
property.
would know.
You could probably
Yeah.
kill him under self-defense,
I am
stand your ground
the law.
laws.
I'm not killing the child. I just want to know what the fuck he's doing down here.
Rough him up a bit.
Muss his hair, Anna.
Cavendish.
Show him who's boss.
Oh god, I'm just flashing back to that time with in the early days of the Dangerous Waters campaign when, Taylor and Michaela cut off the one, not Taylor, John and Michaela cut off the one guard's head and then presented it to the other guard. And then
Oh,
Logan
God, I
started
remember
stroking
that.
it creepily.
They had problems.
It was so fucked up, and the guard didn't know anything because you killed the guards who knew stuff.
Yeah. But what were we doing?
Anyway,
What were you asking this
Roughen up
child?
the kid.
Cavendish, what are you doing down here?
From his place on the floor. I was getting books.
What
For who?
for?
I don't know, I can't read.
Oh, let's take him.
Tell you to get these
Who
books?
told you to get books?
It was my brother.
Who's your brother? This line of questioning will go on, so feel free to elaborate at your own pace.
My brother Turnip.
Turn it.
Oh
Cavendish?
my god, I love this kid.
Turn up.
Wait, what's your last name?
I'm not telling you that.
So
Thought it was
Cavendish.
Cabbage
cabbage
dish.
dish.
Cavendish cabbage dish.
No, candy dish,
cabbage dish. Yes.
Wait, is
God.
Cavendish your last name? Because I find it hard to believe that a pair of parents would name one kid Turnip and the other kid Cavendish. So your first name is probably something like Potato, isn't it?
Well, no, his first name's Cabbage. Cabbage
Cabbage.
Candy Dish. That's his whole name.
No, it's not. Emily, just stop. You're not helping.
My name is Corn Cop.
Corn Cup, stop. You're not helping.
Okay.
Why did Turnip ask you to get these books?
Well, I don't know. Well, alright, fine. It's because I'm small and could sneak past the librarians. Get down here.
I love
Why
this
does Turnip-
kid. Seriously.
Well, to be honest, he's not exactly allowed to be checking books out without adult permission.
Why?
Well, didn't rightly tell me, just that these are big kid books.
Corn Cup, can you take a look at one of the books for me?
I sure
Okay.
super can.
I probably should
Stop, dog, diggly do. What do you want me to
I
do?
don't remember his character's name. Lone.
Would you like me to use linguistics?
Right, but yeah, no, persons can't read.
He,
Right.
yeah, Cavendish just holds up a scrap of paper. Wrote the names here, he had me come find them. Match the letters.
What are the names of the books, Taylor?
I could not tell them over the internet in such mixed company. My ears have already turned pink just reading these titles.
Aw, I love this kid and his brother. Let's let him have his porn.
So we had him check out steal porn from the library.
Yes. Let's stop him.
So it would seem.
This is the second
book's blank.
kid with porn books
cop.
I've come across today.
Wait, what?
I'm not even kidding. I found a book
Anyway.
called The Lusty Maid underneath a little boy's bed earlier today in Skyrope. Not even kidding.
No, she's
Okay.
not. She
So
sent me
fix
all of the pages from it. It's really good.
It's really funny.
To be fair,
Porn cop, are the books blank?
yeah.
The books are here.
Those books are definitely not blank. Some have gone a
Okay.
little bit further than words and have diagrams that
Cop
are
would like to
not
take one for
for
samples.
So that
anatomical
explains why
study.
he's not allowed to have these books. Did you look inside these books?
Did I what?
Did you open the books, Cavendish?
No.
Wait,
We're gonna
wait,
put the books back.
wait. So I found some ketchup earlier.
Oh,
I
for
just
fuck's
wanna.
sake.
What?
It's not ketchup, it's something nasty.
I'm asking if it was ketchup.
He's staring at you blankly.
Are you shoving it in his face?
Just wide eyes.
You told me it tasted like acidic. That's a problem.
Hello?
Like,
You need to get him to a doctor.
Hello?
Anna?
Hey.
Hello.
Hello?
Knock,
Yes,
knock.
Anna?
Hello?
Hey.
Guys, what do you call a rude criminal going down the stairs? Condescending. Fill
Thanks
that
for
dead
that.
air.
Don't worry, I'll just edit this out in post.
What's
What just happened?
I don't know, we could hear you, you lost us.
Yeah, you
Anyway.
it sounded like you were answering a bunch of phones.
Cavendish was staring at Corn Cop blankly for about 10 seconds. No, just confusion.
right?
But kind of like blank children's confusion, like, I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not going to say anything.
Because you're a crazy adult.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's some serious issues, so we need to cover this to know if I need to arrest myself, and we need to get this kid to a doctor.
Wait, what?
Why would you arrest yourself
What?
out of curiosity?
Wait.
I had the
think
ketchup!
we should
I had
probably-
the
yeah,
ketchup!
we should probably get a ketchup sample from.
Oh my god, Emily, are you
Cavendish.
finding out if you're a sex offender?
Yes! That's why I'm asking!
Wait, what? Where did you get this? What?
This is how my partner got taken in.
He was a pedophile?
No!
It was a
not like that.
halfling sting operation. They were double
There
crossed.
are no halflings in this universe.
Wait, your partner Dick Damage,
Yes!
which is now canon in this universe.
Wait,
To be
when did
fair,
you
with a
come up
name
with
like that,
this?
we really should have seen his demise coming.
I wonder how he died.
He's not dead, he's just incarcerated.
Oh.
No, you're right. Halflings are not in this campaign setting.
Okay.
So it wasn't a halfling sting operation.
No, it was definitely a pedophile ring.
Yeah.
So maybe we should ask him. Like, okay. One, what book was he trying to get? Do we know that?
Oh, you know. You know
What book?
Yeah.
in
The Lusty Maid.
obsessive detail what he was looking for and found.
Okay.
Cavendish, how old is your brother?
13.
15? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
25.
God.
Old enough.
Get that kid a computer.
No, you need to be 17 to request books without adult permission.
Ah, so he was going underground, literally.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're
this
right.
isn't gonna be
Emily, we already knew that. He was going underground figuratively, is the revelation that you just had.
Yeah, I did.
Corn Cop's like, holy shit, we're underground!
Yeah, it was totally figuratively. I know that.
So now that
Anyways.
we're all nice and located. I don't really know what Good's doing us. We're looking for a book. Have you seen it?
Kids,
We
you
found
have
the book,
sticky,
dumbass.
limey stuff all over your hands. Otherwise known as ketchup.
He holds his
Oh.
hands up, and they're about as clean as you can expect for a child, but they don't have any
So like just
rancid
regular
gunk.
paste.
It's covered in like popsicle juice.
Yeah, like the normal, non-suspicious,
Imagine-
gross stuff.
Anyways. Obviously, we're not going to have to be able to let you take these books out of the library.
Just
Really?
put it in a bag. Just
I
put it in
thought-
a bag and let him have it.
I thought I...
No, I'm not letting a 7-year-old
Answered.
take porn to his 13-year-old brother.
When do you think kids start doing that?
Why don't we
Well,
have
young
porn in
girls
the
are
regular
legal.
part of the library? Why do we keep all the porn underground?
This is like, this is the rare, Midnight at the Nursing Academy sort of, rare stuff.
Also, it's illegal.
No, porn isn't illegal.
Kobold on elderly.
Smut
No,
certainly is
13-year-old.
not illegal.
It's just like murder. It's not as long as you don't get caught.
They do not have smut in the general stacks that you at least need to go to the general archives for, but again, youngin' not allowed.
Sure.
We did some sneaky.
Logan,
Yes.
are you playing the guitar again?
No.
Yes.
Sen will step forward at this, and he's like, and they're like, okay, well, maybe I should just take these. I'll get.
Yeah.
I really. This child is not checking these out. You can
Wait.
get your parents' permission, young child.
We're not
Although
doing
you
this.
probably shouldn't.
Yeah. Okay, is anybody else hearing that weird screaming noise?
Faintly, it's fading. And you better be sure that you and your brother do not try this again, because then I will find your parents myself. Son takes the books, stuffs them into their increasingly bulging bag,
Yeah.
and Cavendish just sprints off.
Hello.
We lost the call there because Emily
That
was hosting.
weird.
What?
I think you were hosting. It was you or Logan that started it.
Oh yeah, everybody got real quiet.
Emily, the call got dropped.
That happened.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I'm definitely not hosting. So I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter. We have our rhythm. Anyway, so Cavendish books it, feeling thoroughly
Dicka-dicka.
scolded. Sen says, well, I don't think he was our thief.
Pretty sure he's not.
Seconds later, he turns into a fucking mimic. He runs off with the book.
Just stuffs it in his mouth. Never take me
in
alive.
this universe. Shit, that was probably actually what happened, isn't it? We need to chase this kid.
Oh.
I wanted to take him with us, so.
All right, let the record show. I wanted to pursue him.
And I wanted to carry him.
There is
so.
record. Though, again, as we observed, there was no fading to this book, except for maybe like a bit of running smudged ink from very sweaty hands over the centuries.
Sweaty hands. Gotcha.
Sweaty hands.
The biggest quote marks ever.
Well, like at least average-sized quote marks.
Just italics, maybe?
Well,
sweaty hands.
Sweaty hands. But,
Six.
anyway.
Okay, so deeper and dungeonier, I guess.
Yeah.
let's go find more kids looking for porn.
And
That's
do
a real
you
job.
find them?
There are abundance here.
That's a horrible thing to say. You don't. I apologize for that. What?
Should probably go to the child porn section if we're looking for that.
No.
Instead of a symbol, it's just a collective.
Right, that's a thing.
What you do find is a hole in the wall.
What? Okay, well that's not making this any better.
Where the men can see it all.
No, it's so you've been following the edge of the room, which is not a regular rectangle. There are some breaks around it, corridors and various things, and in this stretch you find that a section of the wall has collapsed. Not necessarily been forcibly broken through, but that, the mortar has weakened in this spot. The bricks are just kind of scattered around, and revealing this very faintly illuminated room just from whatever light is filtering in that small section. Yeah, no, so as you get closer to it, you can look through and find it is more bookshelves. They're not nearly as full as these current ones, but what is most apparent is that as soon as you step through, that the architecture has shifted rather dramatically. In the sense that you have a very simple brick underground space here. Westing Hill is not a lavishly constructed space. It's very utilitarian, especially down in the lower basements. You find rather nicely carved pillars here. It's not a very large space. It's quite a small room that you find has been bricked off, but the pillars are fine. The shelves were actually a carved wood, so the ends are much more ornate, either through magic or carpentry, than what you have in the other space.
So it's a hidden room that brings build failure.
Yeah. Anna, are you away from your microphone? I'm struggling to hear you.
No. It clearly failed. Give me a second.
Okay. Other two people?
Hello.
Good. Volume levels are what I want them to be.
Oh my.
Wait, how are the mics on the drums reading? Are they coming through?
You could turn them down a bit for a bit better balance.
Okay, yeah, we might want to run a compressor on the kick. It's coming in a little heavy.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll mess with the EQ a little bit.
Perfect. Thanks.
Yeah. So we go through the hole, of course.
Yeah, I assume you'd already stepped through it.
Okay. Like, wait. Check for traps.
Yeah, you don't find any traps. You do, however, your trap sense, which is an ability you would have.
Yes.
That does help you avoid stubbing your toe on one of the brick clusters.
Oh, good. I'm
that
so
would have
glad I'm a
happened.
rogue and was in danger of that.
hey, you know, a broken toe would just be disastrous to you by the second half of the session. You'd be dead. This saved your life. This probably saved you from a TPK.
Good.
In which Logan is the only survivor.
Well,
Toilet paper kill.
you will need a toe to trade to the toe troll. And he's not going to want broken toes.
And you guys are losing all 20 of your collective toes later.
So you
It's
need
really up to me.
every bargaining chip you can get. Each session's going to be a different troll. You had frost trolls, you've got toe trolls.
The miscellaneous item troll. Wait, so if we had given the frost troll frost, he would have left us alone?
No. No. They've got a lot of frost. That's why they have the name. Toe troll, not the same. Trolls are actually the only mystical beings that exist in my campaign setting, so we really need to make them count.
When are we going to meet the dragon troll?
They collect
Fucking
dragons.
2 years,
It's about
right,
2
Taylor?
years.
Fucking 2 years.
And
Damn.
the dragon trolls died out for due to a distinct lack of dragons.
Fuck. My literal
How do you
goal.
evolve?
Since you
to-
made that canon, I'm gonna transform fucking Perkins Lone into a necromancer and make his entire goal to bring the dragon trolls back from the dead.
So you can find the dragons with your army of dragon
and then
trolls?
we're gonna splice dragon DNA from the resurrected dragon trolls. This will be the necromancer who saved the campaign.
What a dream.
Yeah, well, give it 2 years and you'll be saying, what a reality.
That's actually my trick for getting people to play in my campaign setting.
Being withholding.
Yeah. You want a fucking dragon? Work for it, Logan. Make my
Alright.
day.
Multi-classing in wizard coming up.
Is that really what you wanted, Taylor?
Yes.
Well, you heard
Two-
it.
Do you really
two-
want Logan to be another magic user?
That's encouragement.
I get to see Logan multi-class a rogue into a wizard and just have the least useful build ever.
Well, that's kind of just like what the extension of me is right now.
At least you're
Yeah, you-
focused on that build.
You're gonna be a
Oh, okay.
You could just take a level in every single class for 20 levels and be the most useless character in the history of ever. No, Logan, don't do it. You're already level 4.
Hey, guys, I found something over here, Sen says.
Okay, what is it?
It's the plot.
But what does Simon say?
What?
So, this section isn't on the empirical system, which means they actually have plaques that explain what this is.
Uh-huh.
So, like, you can actually find things, for example. This is... by the way, the Borgesian system has been outlawed by the Empire for about 400 years now. It's not strictly illegal in your country, but no political or government groups have used it, simply because you're small and very easy to conquer. So if the Empire got angry at you for such a thing, you would just be conquered. This is all pre-Selkin stuff, like that book we had, and oh no.
Thought we
What?
put the form back.
Sun is looking through the crack between the top of the books and the shelf, so you've got that gap, and through it, in the faint light of your hat that's going through, you can see a slightly floating humanoid
Human what?
figure. And
What the
just,
fuck?
surrounded by this gaseous cloud.
This is just become very suddenly very creepy.
Do they know where the books are?
Do you want
We
to
found
ask?
the book.
Yeah, ask Spooky Guy.
How do you want to ask? Do you want to like just ask through the slit in the shelf, or to like duck around, go over to their aisle?
I want to
Let's do it in a
sneak.
safe
I want
way.
to sneak.
Okay, Logan, give us a sneak.
Give it a sneak. Nat 1 for sneak. Taylor, I will just in character start screaming, and then you can kind of guide my body.
Do you want the screaming to be before or after you crash into the bookshelf?
I'm already going.
You're already going. Before you crash into the bookshelf.
Yep.
And send it smashing down towards this figure. It does not crush them, however. You are just suddenly face to back with this floating creature that's now, like 3 feet away from you over these mounds of books. The shelf has just passed through it easily. So this... imagine a dark form. Very human. It has arms. It's kind of below the waist. It kind of fades away to nothing. In its arms, it's holding a book that is just slowly paging through. Its head, its back is to you, but it seems like it has a form of hood or veil up over it, so it's disguising almost the structure of its head. And
It just completely ignores him.
as the clattering of the books, all the collapsing shelves, and Sen just kind of crouched down, flinching in maybe terror, maybe just horror at what has happened, but close to catatonic in this moment. The figure slowly pivots in air to face you.
Oh, shit.
Does he say hi?
No.
I give it a winning smile.
It's
And a hearty
green
handshake.
skull with just these pinpricks of light in the center.
Okay.
And its mouth just kind of yawns open. Few inches lower than a jaw should go.
I go, oh, thank God you're here.
Roll charisma for winning smile.
We need to find this book, and you're the only one who can help us.
God damn it, Logan.
Go ahead and roll.
Diplomacy. Well, Taylor, it's not great.
What'd you roll?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Well,
This hornet's nest thing that Emily's got going is really adding to the ambiance of this creepy fucking shit.
yeah, it started out as bothersome, now it's just a hurricane in my ear.
You're welcome.
And I don't have room for emotions anymore. It's just the noise.
Emily,
really
are you
need to get a hold on
outside in
that.
the storm right now?
I'm literally doing absolutely nothing.
Where are you?
In the exact same place I was when we started
You know
doing
what?
this.
If you're
I
doing
have not
nothing
moved.
outside in a storm, that's gonna affect it either way.
Are you outdoors right now, Emily?
Why the fuck would I be outside?
I don't fucking know!
That's an excellent question.
I can ask that
Already
anytime.
Do you want to
of the
just
day.
like
Your
unplug
fan?
your headphones and plug them back in and see if anything changes?
How'd you know I wanted to do that?
Give it a juke the woo.
What the hell?
Because this is like a regular problem, unfortunately.
How's that? Is that
Sin-
better?
I mean, for
So
the moment.
Taylor,
Yeah.
I'm assuming it doesn't go well.
Your winningest smile does not compare to the yawning chasm of its mouth in
it's like a
terms of
part-
winning
it's like a-
smiles.
It's a participation smile.
Yeah. Yeah. You smile as if you just shit the bed.
That's nice. So
I
you
know.
don't smile at all. You
I
cry a
don't
little
smile.
bit.
You smile a bit, but it's not really a smile.
Tears
All right.
falling from your face.
All right, let it suck my soul or whatever the fuck. Deserve it.
The gas that has been, so that cloud around it that has been very contained, suddenly rushes outward in response, enveloping your party. Could you roll initiative, please?
Go!
Alright, knowing my luck with rolls would be like a 20.
I got a 23.
Anna, it's initiative.
Holy fucking fuck, I got
I
like
know.
a 2. Wait, no, just kidding, I got a 5 because I have an initiative modifier.
Okay.
Yay!
Emily?
6.
God damn, we suck.
Hey, I got a nat 20. I don't know what you're talking about.
And again, it's initiative.
I don't fucking care.
Alright, well, if it makes you feel any better, you do go first.
Aww.
All right, I'm the buff class. That doesn't make a fucking difference. I cast mage armor on myself because that's a thing that I don't have.
Solid.
So I don't cast mage armor on myself.
Oh.
Fuck. I cast invisibility on myself.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Non-confrontational.
Look, buddy, I have 15 hit points and a 13 AC.
Alright,
And
I guess I'll tank. I have 24 hit points and 16 AC. In this party, that definitely makes me tank.
yeah. I recite poetry to. Oh, and I move a few feet to the left of where I was
Okay.
and away.
So you're just
and
trying to
then
back up. Yeah.
I'm trying to change position so it doesn't know where I am.
Okay.
And I recite poetry to inspire courage. Which is
You already
when I'm
used
out.
your standard action, though, for
Oh, yeah, you're
mage
right.
armor.
You're right. Not mage armor, invisibility.
Okay.
I don't actually have mage armor.
Okay.
It's not a thing I'm allowed to have.
What I do need from you all, however, is a will save.
Okay, I can do that.
Wait, are we all making a will save?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, well, another thing that
Well, that's not
fucking...
great.
Not great for Perkins.
You were all quite close when this happened. The fog is now enveloping you all.
Hey, Taylor.
Yeah.
I nat one again.
Oh.
Maybe you
Okay.
should switch dice.
Emily?
16.
Okay. Anna?
Math. 14.
At this point, can I just be on the side of the creature?
You're just like, I surrender, I will kill them for
I'll just
you.
fight the party, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you don't know
Um,
that's what that is.
Logan, I'm going to
Yes.
need you to take 14 points of negative energy damage.
The fuck
What
is
the
that?
fuck?
That,
Does
like,
that still
that
go away
doesn't-
from my hit points?
Yeah, that doesn't like
Yeah.
tax your levels or anything. It's just this negative force. It's the opposite of healing energy, basically.
Sure. Okay.
Heals undead.
Anna, you are to take 7 points of that.
Well, that's more than half my hit points.
Emily,
Hello.
you're not feeling good, but you're feeling pretty okay.
Pretty okay.
Take 14 points of damage.
Yeah.
but do so positively, with a smile.
Wait, does she actually have to take 14?
No.
Okay.
The only one who
She
failed was you,
succeeded.
Logan.
Well, sometime I'll beat the 10 threshold today.
Mm-hmm. That won't save you. But, okay. Anna, you had your turn. Logan.
Yeah.
You, okay. You, no one else, however, it was your failure. You are currently, what is it, staggered?
Sure.
Yes, you are staggered. Which means, right now, you're kind of being, you feel sick, both from the energy that just hit you, but as this wave of fog enveloped you, all of these whispers started to get louder and louder until you're just hearing these voices shouting random lines that you can't even pick out more than individual words at a time just because of how many people are just yelling in your ears right now. Anna and Emily, you hear this faintly. Anna, you definitely, to a degree, but it's something you can still push out of your mind. You can still focus. Logan, while this persists, you can only either move or attack in your turn. You can only take one action.
Sure.
If you attempt to do both, you will pass out.
Probably.
One of my friends attempted to do both while staggered in our session a couple weeks ago, and he almost got eaten to death by a swarm of spiders.
Will I definitely pass out, or will I probably
You will pass out.
Okay.
You will definitely pass out.
I'll give you a fortitude roll if you try it.
Ooh.
My
nice,
DM
You're
screen.
definitely going to pass out.
My DM screen doesn't give me,
Well,
a rule on what would happen. So I'll say you get a fortitude check.
considering how I've been rolling, let's not really take that risk. I'm going to try and...
Oh, hold on. No, it's not
okay.
your turn. You are last, I'm afraid.
You suck, Logan.
I was giving you that information before it.
Actually, we're going to skip your turn.
Perhaps-
Actually, you're dead.
Perhaps enraged
Actually, go fuck yourself. I'm blocking you on Skype.
by your actions, or perhaps out of a strange, unknowable fascination. It draws closer to you with a hand outstretched. The other hand is still cradling the open book, and it's going to try to touch you in the chest.
Aww.
No, that's not
It
That's
good.
where
is
my
only
heart is.
going to roll a 14.
That will shockingly not touch me.
Good. You stumble back, perhaps through agility, or maybe you're just, fucking out of your mind right now. Emily, it is your turn.
Either
I
way.
want to cast Hot Ray.
Scorching ray.
As
Okay.
opposed to not Hot Ray.
That's
Yeah, like Ugly Ray.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Frost. That's an actual thing.
Okay.
It is.
Hot Tube.
Hot tube.
Hot Tube!
I don't remember. Do I have to roll for this one?
I think this one's the ranged touch attack.
Shickle, shock, gripple,
I
grab!
think they all are.
Everything except for magic missile.
Yeah, I think they're all ranged touch attack.
A lot of them are.
Most cantrips are.
Yeah. Wait, do you only have cantrips?
No, Emily, are you doing Burning Hands?
No?
What do you do? What's the actual spell name that you're doing?
Scorching Ray. We already talked about this.
Oh, no, Scorching
that's
Ray is
not
like a
a-
level 2 spell. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about it?
What is Scorching Ray composed of?
What do you mean?
Fire.
Fire,
It's-
yeah.
Okay.
It's a ranged
hardcore
touch
fire.
attack.
I was just wondering if it was an energy spell. Not
Not
important.
A beam
not
of fire.
Okay.
I literally blast them with a beam of fire.
I understand.
It does fire damage.
Why don't if that requires a roll it. I don't know spells.
I don't know if
It's
this
a
requires a
ranged
roll.
touch attack. It
Okay,
is.
roll.
Okay.
Roll for your
And if
touch.
she hits, it does 4d6 fire damage.
Nope, I didn't. Did not hit. Didn't.
What did you roll?
Get it.
What did you roll?
A 2.
Wow.
Wait, you can add your charisma to that
That's
because you're a sorcerer.
Yeah.
heroic.
What?
Add your charisma modifier. I don't think you're gonna hit, but add it anyway.
What the fuck is that?
Your charisma modifier?
That's
Yeah, what the hell?
That's
6?
kindergarten,
That's not gonna make
Emily.
any difference.
All right, but either way, it's good to know.
6?
Well, thanks.
You have a 6?
Yeah.
You connect.
Wait.
It's a fucking cloud of gas right now, right in front of her. It's very easy to connect with.
How does he smell?
Well, it is its touch AC.
Burn.
Wait,
He
it
takes
has a worse touch
13.
AC than I do.
Oh,
Make them all hot.
you know what? You are inside the cloud. As a free action, would you like to lick or smell the cloud, Emily, to answer your question?
Given that it's a gaseous substance, I would like to lick it.
You should waft it.
Oh, yes, that's better. Let's do that.
Too late. It's already in your nose.
Cool.
And it smells not like rancid limes.
Okay. Well, what do burnt rancid lime smell like?
I don't know, roll for damage.
I did. 13.
13 damage. Okay.
Does it smell good or not?
It smells a lot like books in the room that, you know, the rays passed through the gas to reach and set on fire. It smells like that.
Well, what did you expect?
Let me just write on my note page, room on fire. Logan, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to try and... Alright, Emily just heard it a lot, right?
Well, she
Emily just
sent a
heard it.
ray of flame through it.
Okay, so as much as that could do, I'm going to try to get to somewhere that's a little bit safer for me. So I knocked over that bookshelf, right?
Yeah, and
Is
now...
that
And
the
now
only
it's on
bookshelf
fire.
in the room?
No, there are a couple shelves between you and the library floor you left. However, the far side of the room, all of the shelves were knocked down in the process, except for the ones along the edge of the
Okay,
walls.
I want to try to like scramble away and get behind one of those still standing bookshelves.
Okay.
Okay. Is that a thing that I need to roll for, or can I safely
Yeah.
move away from this thing?
Okay. You first will need to roll another will save.
Oh, motherfucker.
But you would not provoke an attack of opportunity moving out of this.
16. Beat 10.
Great.
Beat 10.
You slap yourself in the face.
Sure. I'll take the damage. How
Feel
much is
better. You're not that strong.
I'm
You're fine.
tanking. Let me take the damage.
Emily, you're
Holy
chip coordinating
moly.
again.
What? What?
I've done nothing.
That was like a fucking Daft Punk.
If the plug got nudged at all,
Not at all. I literally have not moved at all, and the phone is nowhere near my body.
I don't know. Okay, Logan, because it will help your ego,
Lord.
take...
No, it won't help my ego. I don't want to take the damage. I
Okay.
don't want to take the damage.
Good, because I was just about to roll a d4.
Hold on. If it helps...
Emily, could you try unplugging your headphone, just again, because it worked for a long time?
How about
Okay,
now?
that's...
It
Yep.
stopped.
Completely fixed. Never mind.
No, never mind.
Okay.
Maybe you
alright.
should just always be talking.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, so, Logan, you scamper away. Why don't you roll me a sneak check?
Scamper check?
Well, no, hide. You're trying to hide, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I just wanted to scamper. 22.
Okay, cool. Let's
We
see how
back,
that goes.
baby.
Da-da-da, can't be tripped. Yeah, you're stealthed.
Cool.
Surprising fact, not having eyes really reduces your perception.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, there you go.
You are hidden.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Any other actions you would like to take?
No, because I am staggered and I would die.
A break. He would
You
like to
would.
take a break.
Would a
You're
stealth
not gonna
check
trick
not
me
be
there,
considered?
Mr. TM.
Well, oh no, sorry. I don't need to ask if a stealth check would be considered a standard action, which it would be because your successful will save removed staggered.
Oh,
From you.
shit. Well,
Yeah.
no, I moved and then I hid, so...
Yeah, so those
We'll call
were
that a
two
trick.
actions.
No, wait. No, taking both actions is only when you're staggered is only for when you're at 0 hit points. I thought he was at 0 hit points.
Oh.
No,
Well,
you
I'm
can only
fine
take
either
a
way.
move action or a standard action, plus swift and immediate when you are staggered.
Yeah, but when you're at 0 hit points, you're staggered, and if you try to do one or both, you fall over,
Oh yeah,
unconscious.
that's something else.
You take damage and you fall over unconscious.
That's a different situation.
Okay, well, I'm fine with just hiding.
Yeah.
We can keep it going.
Anna, it is your turn.
I start reciting poetry.
First, could you roll me a will save?
Will save. Okay.
You're in the cloud.
Oh, that's not good. Wait, the cloud reached me? Because I moved away.
Yeah, no, the cloud is in the immediate area.
Okay, that is not great. 11?
No, that is enough. You're not right in the center of it, so that's fine.
Okay,
You succeed.
So perform oratory, that's a 13. Inspire courage, +1 morale bonus against charm and fear, and +1 confidence to attack and weapon damage.
Yay. All right.
Morbid poetry, unite! Wait,
Spider slide.
what?
Okay. So, Emily, you are the one who has remained in their spot. You are still right in front of the fog. It is going to the creature itself is going to move forward and attempt not to touch you, but rather to just fully envelop you.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's horrifying.
yeah, you're going to need to roll a Constitution check for this.
Sure.
On check to not be absorbed by the evil guest.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit.
That is... $21.
Oh,
Impressive, yeah. You are not paralyzed with fear. You blow really hard and take a couple steps back, and you are not enveloped.
oh,
Yeah.
did you take the +1 against fear? 'Cause it doesn't make a difference, but did you take it?
What?
You
Or is it
get
a fear check?
It wasn't a fear check.
Never mind then.
Emily, it is your turn.
So how much did he like the heat from earlier?
The flames visibly burned off a portion of the cloud where it passed through.
Okay,
It's
so...
filled in, but it did affect it. Also, bear in mind that fires are beginning with these old, dry books.
Well, they are already on fire, though.
Yeah, because of you.
Yeah,
The fire is
but...
spreading. Of just
Okay,
those
so then what
beam
would
impact
happen if I
points.
instead shot a ray of frost?
That would be a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how that works out for you.
Alright, I would like to do so. Yeah, it's also a ranged touch attack.
Countermeasures. No, I can fix this.
15.
Were you trying to hit the creature or just the books?
The creature.
Both? Okay. You hit.
Cool.
And could you roll for frost damage?
Yes, a total of 3.
3.
Ray of Frost is a cantrip.
Wow.
It's a max of 3, so I did great.
It forms on one of the books that was on fire, and it puts that out. However, the fires that continue to burn around it quickly begin to melt the impact zone of that ray of frost. So that was not super effective at stopping it.
Yeah.
Your damage has been calculated, however. Logan, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I am sufficiently hidden. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yay. I shall shoot it.
All right.
I shall shoot it for 10.
A 10. Well, you lucked out. This thing is very easy to hit.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Not
For the
very
first
easy to
time
love.
today, I can actually get out my damage dice. I was not
Yeah.
expecting this.
You could have punched the kid.
Don't fucking punch children.
Okay.
You
it
tried to
takes
kill him.
17.
I did not!
17. Excellent.
A sneak attack. And it's also, since I have slow reactions, since it has been sneak attacked, it cannot make attacks of opportunity for 1 round.
Cool.
Yep. And then I'm going to run behind a different bookshelf.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Okay.
Good. Anna, it is your turn.
Going,
Keep reciting.
You continue to recite?
Yeah.
All right. As you do rather substantial amount of damage collectively in a quite short amount of time, the figure will draw itself back, pull in the cloud, and the essence of the figure becomes a little stronger. But it is not bolstering its strength for attack. It immediately withdraws back through the room between a gap in the flames and back through a bookshelf at the edge
Well,
of the
does
room.
anybody have create water?
well, I don't.
I don't.
Emily?
That's a druid
I
cantrip.
just said no.
Oh.
So.
We can all spit.
Mhm.
It's not.
I will say that so this room is made of stone, and the fire will technically not spread outside of this room as long as you take minor steps to, make sure the books are contained in their little pyre, and it won't spread to the rest of the library.
Yeah.
In the pyre,
I
not
have
the
a water
fire.
skin. How big is the fire?
Spreading. There aren't that many books here, but those shelves are made of wood.
Well, I have 8 strength.
It's still kind of small.
I
we
have
could
a water
use,
skin. Can I jump?
Like,
I have a water skin.
That's cool.
not gonna get far.
Actually,
Emily? Oh, go ahead.
I have a bedroll. I could smother the fire with that.
Okay, give us a survival check.
Oh, well, I don't have that.
Survival skills.
Yeah, that's a
Guess
wisdom.
who does have
I didn't find
survival
whatever I
skills?
roll.
Is it corn cob?
It's 18!
I don't remember.
You got an 18?
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
You're like, don't worry, guys. I actually brought adventuring gear down into the library. And you do a really impressive job of putting out the flames. You definitely don't save the books most immediate to the small bonfire that started up, but you actually managed to preserve most of the books in the room, and more importantly, you prevent a huge fire from getting out of hand.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, well done.
Oh yeah. I'm on.
So I will say, you find Sen, who is most assuredly not a fighter in any way, has actually been poking over some of the books near where you came in, and is just surrounded by blank paged books.
What the fuck? It's been eating the words.
Does Logan not have like a gasp sound effect?
Oh wait, that would be good. No, I'm thinking.
No, the moment's passed.
Oh no, it is.
Fail.
I'm letting it pass. This is some
Alright.
serious shit.
You're just trying to preserve the moment, Logan. We know.
Exactly. Now would be the worst time for an inappropriate fart sound effect that I'm queuing up as we speak.
All right, Anna, could you repeat the line?
It's eating the words out of the book.
No, let's not do that yet. You know what?
Just-
Let's table the fart, and then it'll work its way in later.
It always does.
People will
Onto
fart,
the
it'll work
table.
its way.
The motion has not been passed.
There will be a fart sound that happens.
You need it.
sometime
You need to
tonight.
give him stomping for that.
All right. So it just flew through the bookshelf.
Let's go after it.
Sounds like it's getting away.
We go after it. Come on. I'm
All right.
still invisible.
Yeah, yeah.
There isn't a door or a passageway on this wall, and it is just
burn
gone
our way
straight
through the bookshelf.
the rather densely packed with books bookshelf. It's one of the few walls, or even shelves at all, that has the majority of its books.
Uh-huh.
So we burn our way through.
Do you?
I mean, what a better way to get through books.
I mean, what do you
Do
do?
not.
That's not a lie. I mean, that sounds pretty good.
Well, are there any other exits from this room that would get us in roughly its same direction? I mean, we could start looking for secret passages.
I mean, the only door out of here seems to have been bricked up.
All right, let's look for secret passages. Because
Okay,
I'm
so
a
if it's only
rogue.
lasts for a minute per level or until I attack, and I have not attacked. So I'm invisible for 4 minutes.
Okay.
Probably 3.5.
What do you want to do with
Oh,
that?
wait. Oh, I'm still emitting light, so light never comes invisible, so the source of light is
Yeah,
invisible. So I'm just a floating source of light.
which means you're visible.
No, it means that the effect is, and I quote, the effect is that of a light with no visible source.
So you're visible. Not you,
I
but
can't
you're
light
very,
on Sen's bag!
we're very aware of where you were until you did that. Okay, you've made Sen a target. What are you
It's
guys
fine.
doing?
I cast on corn cup sunglasses.
What?
That probably doesn't help the vision.
Well, maybe it'll make
Corncup,
me
you're
easy. I don't-
staring into a small sun. Your vision is somewhat hindered. Logan said he wanted to look for a secret passageway.
I did and I do.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
I'm rolling it. 23.
Okay. Well, you think, oh man, there's gotta be a secret door around here, and you start pulling
books frantically.
books out, like pressing patterns on the wall. As you pull out a book, and you actually see through, you realize that this bookshelf isn't against a wall. it actually just leads to another space. Like,
Literally a better idea to burn through it.
yeah,
God damn, I'm always trusting my instincts from now on.
it's just
I said
disguising
do
the
it.
fact that you can actually just move through it, which is how the creature apparently went through there. It
Wait,
just,
so what happened?
the bookshelf is not against a wall. It's actually just disguising the fact that you can crawl through that space.
Well, then we
It's a
crawl
hallway.
through.
Yeah, so you shovel books aside, you crawl through, and you find yourself in a tunnel made entirely of books.
Woo!
Just
Secret fun
stacked
level.
up and arched in a little keystone structure.
What the ever living fuck?
So you hurry down this hallway, presumably, or you don't. I don't know. You could creep accordingly.
Yeah, let's do that.
I like
but,
creeping.
So you cautiously, but with intent, advance down the hallway until the faint light from the back of the group, which is Sen's bag, illuminates that you.
Glasses.
Oh, it's on Corncup's glasses. Corncup, you're probably bumping into things. I'm sorry.
He's completely blind.
Blame your party.
Okay, fine. I cast it back on Sen's bag.
You find you are at. You have reached a circular room, probably about the size of a well shaft, let's say. So maybe 10 feet in diameter. Made purely of books, and it's there was another path ahead of you, but the books have come down in a jumble, and from the cloud of dust around you, you wonder if it was not just triggered to fall.
Uh-huh.
The room, small, that's the only exit. However, the shaft itself goes up vertically out of your vision, out of the range of the light.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in we go. Up we go.
Up we go.
Creep, creep.
So you're going to try to climb it?
Sure.
There isn't there isn't a ladder or anything. You'd literally just be sticking your hands into cracks and grooves between these stacked books.
Does anyone have rope?
Yes, I have 50 feet of rope.
Let's
I don't
do
have a
the
grappling hook.
rope.
Alright. Are you going to, like, drive spikes into the pages of these books?
Yes.
I'm always stuck.
What?
Your mic just went crazy again.
Yeah, it's doing the
Okay.
thing. It's super doing the thing.
I'm actually going to grab a drink right now. I ran out of tea a while back, and my throat's starting to wear down.
Alright, sounds good.
So. Hi.
Hello. Hold on. I'm gonna go get a drink too. This is a good little like break time. Give
Okay.
the
I'll
old
be right
brain
back.
a rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to eat dinner at some point.
It's 10:33 at night, Emily.
Oh!
I'll be right back.
Everybody leaves me. I'm all by myself. Nobody loves me. Sad.
Emily,
Yeah.
you there?
Yeah.
I found another good Chinese food place in the city that we can go to.
Cool.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know. That's like the most exciting thing that's happened to me this week, so.
Yeah. I mean, kind of feel the same.
It's called Sangki Noodle House, but it's like pretty good.
It's called what?
Sangki Noodle House, but it's like pretty standard Chinese food, but they have like a really big menu, so you would like some of the stuff.
So like all Chinese restaurants.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I
But
still
just with
really,
a cooler name.
I really want to go with you to that family style place because that was awesome.
Okay.
That was like the best food
I
that
am
I've had
back.
in a while.
So am I. Sorry about the delay. I had to press my own apples for the cider.
Are you fucking serious?
No, I wish. I miss my cider. I'll have to make some soon.
Yeah, you'll have to make me some
Press
soon.
my
Yeah,
own
you have to
apple.
make us some
Ooh.
soon.
Sorry, a student has just contacted me about wanting tutoring for British literature essay.
Huh.
What?
Did you know that on Google Maps, if you zoom in close enough to the building that I have architecture school in, it actually shows you where in the building's plan the Department of Architecture is located?
Cool.
That's fucking terrifying.
Oh my
Stay
god.
out of my building, government.
Oh my
You
god.
mean Google?
Guys,
Stay out of my sky, moon.
Yeah.
I'm going to be editing this out because I don't even think this vague information is appropriate to share over a live stream, or not a live stream, a recorded episode.
that out, buddy.
But a child, a high school student named Lunar from Gastonia,
Oh my
North
god, this sounds like a
Carolina.
fucking Virtual Families 4 name.
They're from Gastonia, North Carolina, and their name is Lunar. So again, sorry.
I'm going to independently record you shitting on the skin. Just release it
No,
to everywhere
no,
you
I
enter.
think that's wonderful. That is amazing.
Alright.
Why are you editing it out?
Well, because I shouldn't be talking about random students contacting. Well, it's just not appropriate, whether or not it has any relevance to anyone's life who will be listening to this.
Emily,
Unless, of course, they're actually
Yes.
a follower of the Dungeon of Bad Decisions, and they're like, hey, that's me! Wait.
That's not going to be them.
what are your current thoughts
How
on
do you
whiskey?
Dude, I have
What do you
followers.
mean?
Wait. Fuck you.
Wait, what, Emily?
What do you mean?
What are your current, are you still kind of against it?
I've never been
I'm
against
against
it.
Well, you were like, liquor makes me sick, or whatever.
Liquor still makes me sick. I could
So
drink
no
probably
whiskey.
three. I could drink 3 sips of a gin ginger last night.
Okay, so what you're saying is no whiskey.
I have not drank any in a long time. No,
Okay,
I drank beer and that was the best I could do.
noted.
Why?
Nothing. I'm just I've been looking at restaurants that I want to go to in Philly, and there's this place that serves really good burgers and has a ton of different kinds of whiskey. And
That's extremely depressing.
well, I mean, maybe by the time you visit, you'll be over your aversion.
Well, it's been like a year. Been really pushing through it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna force you, certainly.
Anyways,
Anyway,
Yes.
I want
Sorry
a
about
burger.
that. Yes. So, resuming where we left off, an edited time ago, what is your plan?
Taylor, I can't believe you said all those awful racist things during the break.
God damn it, Logan, shut up.
Sickening.
All I'm saying is Chris Christie has some good ideas. Maybe
Really?
that bridge needed to be
We can't be friends
closed.
anymore. What?
We need 2 walls.
One to Mexico, one around New Jersey.
Oh. I was born in New Jersey, you know.
I'm so sorry.
prevent you from ever returning to your ancestral homeland.
Well, I mean, I don't really have any urge to go back. I was
Oh,
there
the
for the first
urges
3
will
years of my
start.
life, and I don't really remember any of it.
And
Oh,
that's
the
the
urges
end.
you'll have.
You don't know what you got till it's gone.
The newest Dr. Seuss. It's helping kids through puberty.
mean-
Oh, the urges you'll have. It's even better because he's dead.
That's good. I don't think we're gonna make a better joke than that tonight. I think
I'm
you
a
got
funny
it, Em.
one. I'm a pretty damn funny one.
All right. What's your plan?
Aren't we roping up the thing
Yeah. How do you plan on securing those ropes?
with a grappling hook?
We don't have one of those.
A bandana.
What?
Next
What?
best.
How is a
Okay.
bandana anything
Okay.
like a grappling hook?
Okay, all right. I'm the roguish one, so give me the rope and I'll climb up. How about that?
I'll
Okay.
give you the rope.
I have a few ranks in climb
Sure, that's enough.
That's not going to help you, but okay.
with my
Do it.
climbing.
The important thing about climbing is confidence, and nothing says confidence like 3 ranks in a skill you've never used before.
Well, I'm trained
Dude,
in
it's our
it,
third
so
session.
I've used it at some point as a child.
Hmm.
Back before I had all these loans.
Oh man.
Back before
Oh,
I was
good.
adopted by the Lone family. It used to be Perkins the restaurant.
Perkins,
Your last
as
name was-
seen on TV.
Perkins omelet. Available all day. I roll my climb check. I get a 5. Oh no, I have 4 ranks in. I get a 6.
Oh dear.
If it helps, I roll a
Wait.
2.
Why do you keep rolling twos?
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe you should switch dice.
I don't have another D20.
Logan,
But I
Well,
can
your
reach.
life sucks.
you
but I can-
try
I have like 20 pounds.
you try to scramble up the books, but you fail to get any purchase on the pages where you're trying to get up. Luckily, you don't pull any books out in your fail. Like, you don't cause a cascade or anything. You do get a couple of painful paper cuts on your knuckles, however.
Interesting.
But you fail close to the ground, so you just kind of fall onto your rump unhurt.
Where is the rump?
It's your butt.
Yeah,
He fell on his ass.
it's like
I
the
know what a
hog.
rump is. No, I know. I just wanted to hear Taylor say it.
It's the
Ass, Taylor. The ass.
You know what? Even with my minuses to Dex, I bet I could get a better climb check than you.
It's okay, because climb is a strength check.
Yeah, even with my minuses to strength, I could probably still get a better climb. than you.
I would encourage you to,
The way
because
you're
it would
rolling.
be hard to get worse than a 2.
Yeah.
That's actually
It would
yeah.
dress-
Well,
All right, I'm willing to climb.
Okay,
14.
14. Okay. By the way, there's nothing stopping you guys from retrying these checks.
Yeah.
Well, my ego is hurt, so
Yeah, you can rub that one.
I rub my rump.
we already sent the books away.
You sent the books away?
Yeah, the porn books.
Oh, I see.
No, those are in
That would
Sen's
make me feel
satchel.
better.
You do actually still have those.
Oh, then yeah, you can
Guys, I'll
totally
be
do
right
that.
back.
Go take care of that ego.
I'm gonna go bolster.
Oh, is that what you're
my
calling it now?
confidence.
Oh, right this minute. Yes, I'm calling it that.
My will is somewhat flaccid right now.
Oh,
As it is, that's enough.
Taylor, make a will save.
That's enough dick jokes.
Logan, do you mean a willy save?
Never mind then.
Taylor, if I was playing baseball and I wore a cup, would that up my will save?
Actually, no, Logan. That'd be a Constitution save. You fucking noob. Anyway, Anna, you did very well. Are you taking the rope with you?
Yeah.
Are you trying? Okay. So you begin climbing up the books, which is actually a lot easier than Perkins made it seem. There are gaps in these shelves because it does make a.
Man, I'm a better rogue than the rogue.
Well,
got
you're a
one of my
bard.
decks.
You do things.
I'm the skill monkey.
You can't fight. You're the skill monkey, yeah.
Which is weird, because I have like 18 intelligence.
Yeah, and I've yeah, my int is I've got 14.
Too bad I put
I'm
11 of those
43
ranks
years
into
old.
handle animal.
What the hell, Logan? Really?
No, I put 4.
Too bad. I was actually really excited
Why?
about that for a moment.
In case we have to handle any animals, neither of you know how to do it.
Logan, I don't think that'll
Logan!
help in anything practical, but there are uses for that just delight me in theory, so
Exactly.
You
Be
can't
pleased.
handle animal unless you're trained in it.
You
It's
can't
a
handle the
class
truth.
skill.
You can't handle the animal.
Yeah, you're not trained in
Okay.
handling.
my
Is it a
dog. The
class skill for
truth is
you?
my dog.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Hold on, let me look it up.
Um,
Maybe I just
Because
put.
otherwise,
I'm just negating the -4. Well, I can also. I'll just
What's
train
your
myself
charisma?
next time we level up. My charisma? Like 12.
yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't have handle animal per se.
It's not a class skill, is it? It's trained only.
I once went to a petting zoo, but have I studied?
No.
Maybe not.
Which means you can't use it.
I'm a hands-on learner. Hands-on animal.
Please stop. Anyways, I climb. How far do we get?
Yeah, you make good time. So you are climbing, and after let's say 30 feet, you reach the ceiling, which is actually hard stone.
Well, that's awkward.
Yeah,
What happens if we move all of these books out of the way?
you're not really sure
get
how
very
deep
sad.
they go. Like you're not sure if it's a room that's been filled, or whether this is literally a tunnel made out of books.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if we check?
What if we just start pulling books out?
Yeah.
Okay, you wanna?
We're going to die.
You wanna?
Really?
You wanna Jenga
Do
this,
not
Emily?
do it while I'm 30 feet up the wall of books.
Emily,
Well,
why don't you roll a
list a
Jenga
couple.
check?
Um,
I like this idea. I think this is a good idea.
Just so you
Is it
know,
fair
I'm
play?
very skilled in the Jenga. I
Mhm.
have a 700
Wow.
What?
in Jenga. Because that's how many times
Is that like a
Corncop has
batting
played.
average?
It's like a. It's like a. He did good. It's good.
Did good? Yeah, yeah. You wanna just?
Yeah, what'd you roll?
Emily, I'm more than willing to let you make whatever sort of check you want, as long as you're able to rationalize it to me. Like,
Corncop never said he was going to do anything per
Really?
se. He was just saying things out loud,
you know,
trying to
like,
see what
maybe
was
we
going
should
on.
pull a book out of this wall. You know what? See what happens.
Yeah, he never said he was
Not while
going
I'm 30
to.
feet in the air,
See if we
man.
get a spark.
Anna, you're just encouraging me to do so.
Please don't kill me.
Anna, she
You're
can
not-
she can
don't
take
pull
a book
books.
out of like the opposite wall from you. You know that probably won't hurt you.
That bad.
I hate
It could just fill the space she's in with books, so that by the time you fall, you've already got like a ground like 3 feet below you
Yeah.
from cave-in. You're the best position.
You're an awful human being, Taylor.
All right, you wanna start digging around for somewhere to latch.
Attach the rope, yeah.
Yeah. All right, why don't you give me a perception check while wedging yourself up there? Logan or Emily, feel
Okay.
free to chime in if you have a plan.
That was my plan.
Yeah, well, maybe call me if you have a plan you're willing to follow through on.
Can we? Okay,
It was
I would be down
without
for
the
like
party.
taking out books out of one like secure enough section until we see what's behind them. I'm kind of interested
12.
because the
Well,
last time I
Anna's
did
concerned
that,
about
Anna's got a
falling. Why
12.
doesn't she just take
Look-
them out of the top?
If you want to roll a perception check so that you're seeing which book could be, say, taken instead of trying to carefully take a book, that
Yeah,
would be a
well-
reasonable check.
I mean, the last time I did this, I found a secret passage. So let's keep going at it.
You know, follow that gut.
Sure, that's a 15 for a perception.
So I did.
All right. So you find a book that doesn't look like it's bearing any weight, or
Okay.
at least not very much. And gently you start tugging it out, and then in classic Jenga style, you have to tear it like a Band-Aid, just
Sure.
And the
Oh.
books right above it drop, like right in the center of where the book was. They dip a tiny bit, but nothing happens. There's no shudder. There's no shake. There's no, I don't know, some other dancing term.
Shimmy.
Shimmy.
Yeah. And behind it, you find another book.
Sick.
What you think? These seem to be very densely packed. The book. That's a thicker one. So you couldn't pull it out just because it would be colliding with others on the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I feel like I can safely assume that it's books for a while.
At least 2 deep.
Okay.
If you were to push against the walls in a safe way, you wouldn't feel give.
Okay.
It seems like there might be a lot of weight against these, but in like the classic, if you apply pressure to all points of the egg, it won't break. So this is
Sure.
a well-constructed tunnel,
Oh,
and
Who the
Damn you,
fuck
fart
is building this stuff?
Also, I rolled a 13 to find a place to attach the rope.
yes, you did. Because you're right at the top, you take a book out, you toss it over your shoulder. You take another one out and toss it. And you find on the
Like a
ceiling
continental
a
soldier.
seam. So as if, like, very large tiles, let's say. So you don't see, like, this small square, but it is a seam running along. And on the opposite side of the seam from you, you find a small rod of metal that you can try to latch the rope around.
It kind of sounds like someone is just, like, I don't know, just like touching 2 open wires together,
Yeah.
and then, like, also just turning on a blender if that didn't do enough. And the blender is full of, like, iPhone 4s.
Oh.
And all of them are on speakerphone, and it's like several different people's mothers trying to yell at them.
Hmm.
Maybe not quite that extreme, but close enough.
Maybe like 2 iPhone 4s. And an iPhone
Okay.
3.
So what?
No.
I don't know. So anyway, can we go up the thing? I want to go up the thing. Let's just see what's at the top of the thing.
Give me both Emily and Logan a climb check. This is a fairly straightforward check. It's just hanging onto the rope. holding yourself up.
23.
23? Great.
Could have used that a while ago.
15.
Okay. So, you both are very confident about your climb. Sen
Corncob's always confident.
is going steadily up behind you. Emily, you don't
Yes.
falter. Like, you're climbing fine. However, as you're pulling yourself up slowly, kind of following the steady pace set by Perkins, you see a shuddering in a section of books a bit to your right.
Bookstake.
Not in the sense that, like, the entire structure is shuddering, but they are gradually being pushed out and
Booksnake.
shuddering. Maybe it's a book snake. Because as you watch, a book topples out, and then another one above it is actually drawn back into the shuddering motion. And then emerging from the hole is not a book snake as you thought, but a gigantic bookworm, which are these hideous...
Are you just basing this campaign off of The City of Dreaming Books?
Are there bookworms in that?
I think so.
I don't think bookworms are unique to that, though.
No.
Because there's one right here!
They're really...
No, but we've got a tunnel lined with books, made out of books.
You're in a fucking book world.
I know!
Better
We're all
read up
just in
on
book
it.
worlds, really.
They've just got these kind of translucent maggot bodies with like big red single eyes on the front of their heads with a mouth below it. Like, bookworms are actually disgusting things. I discovered
then
this. I
let's
wanted to
just
share
not-
that with you.
Look it
Let's
up.
not
You're
play
an
with
ass.
them then. I do not need to be their friends.
Okay, the first thing
See,
that
this
comes
is why
up
I'm a
is
poet, 'cause I don't need to
several,
fucking-
like, clip art things.
Yeah, it's hard to find a picture of one. You need to modify your search terms a
Yeah.
tiny bit. But
Ooh, Emily, don't look this up. You will hate it.
Why?
It kind of looks like a silverfish with less legs.
Oh my god, don't. No, I don't want to do it again.
I know, that's what I said.
what's,
Okay.
what's a silverfish look like?
Like a fucking gross thing.
Oh, geez,
like-
they're awful. What do they do?
Run. They run real fast.
Yeah.
Up and
Yeah,
down
it's
your
basically
wall.
just like a really fast, like relatively harmless but just terrifying looking bug.
They're just like earwigs. They exist only to horrify you.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
I guess. Earwigs aren't as bad. I'd rather have earwigs than silverfish.
Oh, no, I can't. Well,
Oh, there was
that's
one of
fair.
these in
It's like an earwig and a centipede
sink.
combined.
there was one of these in the sink at a school the other day.
Hey
Yes,
there,
but was it
listeners.
the size of your hand?
Why don't you go look up a picture of a
Yeah.
silverfish and just retch in horror?
And then
I don't know if
imagine
I
them.
posted them.
Not the little ones, the
imagine
ones with
them
a
crawling
billion
over your
legs.
face while you sleep.
Yeah, so,
Welcome to my daily horror.
Emily,
Oh,
this...
later I need to tell you guys about this insane dream that I had too, but that's probably not for now.
Yeah, might have time during the session, not during the dramatic moment. Emily, it, like, inches forward, like, waves its torso at you, and it's, like, 2 feet
Hey.
out of its tunnel right now. And it's about as wide as, let's say, the girth of a dachshund. No,
That's cute.
that's probably half the size. You want a bloated salami the size of, an average tree trunk.
What the fuck, man?
And
Amazing.
it's like worming its body at you,
Hey,
Emily.
you said he was waving at me, right?
No, its body is doing that. It doesn't have arms,
Oh.
just tiny legs. And its mouth is just kind of gnashing as paper is
Is
masticated.
he trying to talk? Is he trying to say something?
Oh, do you
What the fuck, Emily? Kill it!
Yeah. Do you Gucci go its cheek, Emily?
No, Corn Cop isn't really like that.
How do you react though? Because it's seeming to be getting close, like it's trying to get at you, and it's
Well, does it have eyes? Does it have any eyes?
it
at
has
all?
a singular large eye.
Alright, Corn
that's
Cop would like to
reddish.
stick his fist into that eye.
You're gonna fucking punch it in the eye?
He's a cop.
Goddamn,
on.
roll that die.
You're a
Okie
fucking
dokie.
sorcerer, you idiot!
So, he has a giant eyeball, and I rolled an 18.
You punch it in the eye.
That's enough.
Give me some damage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you only get a D4 for unarmed damage, unless you're a monk.
You're right, that is true. Plus your strength modifier. Or minus your strength modifier.
It's minus it?
Depending on what your strength modifier is. Like, you might have
0.
a negative. Okay, then just a D4.
3.
Okay.
Take that, worm.
You punch it in the eye and it reels back, blinking rapidly with its, its transparent eye membrane. And though it seems to shift in its tunnel a bit, losing balance, it does not fall.
It's okay.
However, guys, you see that other places in the room, these worms seem to be tunneling out through. So, whatever your strategy is, best do it quickly.
Guys, you're gonna have to help me. I only have 2 arms.
Wait, I'm still invisible, man. Or has it been more than
It's
4 minutes?
probably expired by now, yeah. Just to iterate, Anna, you are at the top of the rope. You're hanging on to it right
I'm
now.
Still at 8.
You're braced. Oh,
Yeah. I just realized I'm still at 8 health.
yes. The ceiling, you have a seam. That's about it. Logan is below you. Not quite there, but probably 20 feet up by now. Emily is right behind him. Sen right below.
Me.
We don't need to keep this to initiative order. Just people
Everybody punch an eye.
choose your strategies.
Inspire courage again. Recite poetry. Because I don't need hands for that!
Is now really the time to be distracting people with poetry, Anna?
I am actually encouraging them.
You are encouraging
I'm giving them a +1 competence bonus to attack and damage.
Okay,
So fuck you.
Logan,
What if
you
I
have
just
not
say
had
no?
a turn yet. What do you want to do?
Well, that's a tough one, Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
There doesn't seem to be a lot of great options.
No. I can understand why you would feel that way.
Sneak attack the bookworm?
I validate your opinion.
I'm not really hidden, as it were.
You could try stealthing.
Okay, are there any of the bookworms that have completely emerged from their tunnels?
By completely emerged, 1 or 2 have flopped completely out of their tunnels and plummeted to the bottom of the shaft.
Great, I want to get in one of the tunnels.
It would be quite a squeeze to accomplish that.
Oh, you said it was the width of a tree trunk.
Yeah,
An average
people
tree
aren't
trunk, which is
usually that
still
big.
only about 6 inches across to a foot.
Okay, so that would be impossible.
You might have very delicate
Because-
shoulders.
Perkins
Well, for
Loans
you.
and broad shoulders, man. Okay, so... Fuck. Okay, are the ones that are below me aware of me? Could I sneak attack them?
It's hard to judge what awareness is, but they do seem to be the ones that didn't, like, fall and splat, do seem to be aware of things.
Okay, would it make sense for me to just kind of shovel a bunch of books down on them?
You could try that.
Let's do that. That seems fun. So, what should I roll that as?
Give me,
Party check.
well, a strength check just to yank it out, or say a
Book
perception
check.
check to find a structurally important one.
I'll give you one, then the other. Alright, perception first.
Okay.
Actually good at that, so that's a 15.
Okay, good.
Alright. Strength.
Yeah. Okay.
That's gonna be a 10.
10. Alright, you do a pretty good job of finding a book you think will be important. And Unfortunately, you only have one hand to do this with, because you need to be holding onto the rope, hence the 10. But you do manage to pull it out, and you send this cascade of books in front of you start piling down, and that certainly does disrupt the bookworms closest to you, because they've been trying to crawl their way across the face, and this completely upsets it, sends them toppling back. It does, however, mean the wall that you could brace your feet up against is now collapsing. So you guys are holding on to this rope in a vertical shaft now, and it's now harder to move up and down without those
I'm
footholds.
going to work into my poetry several implications about Perkins' intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Anna, you have not completely lost your foothold just because you're braced on a different wall a bit. It is more perilous, however.
But yeah, Perkins, if you're paying attention to what I'm saying, you will notice that I have insulted you.
It doesn't...
It's...
Excuse me.
It's Perkins.
Sorry.
It nearly bellows and continues tearing books off the wall.
Yes, your initial action...
You're a fucking rogue!
was not the most important book in the stack, so it does create a large V of book pile-up and just spilling out, but it does slow and stop and does not spread around the entire room.
Well, that's a plus.
But could have gone back. Still, the worms in your immediate vicinity have lost their way to get to you.
Good.
Yeah, take that.
Suck it, worms.
Alright,
Suck my worm.
next round of actions. Sen
Has
is
John contacted you?
quietly panicking. John has not contacted me.
Huh.
Huh.
That's unfortunate.
Cats.
Yeah, I was half expecting him to, like, pop out of one of the worms. That would be, like, an appropriately John entrance.
Yeah, there were a couple points we passed where you could have made an entrance. This is not one of them.
It's I, the real tank of the party.
I just wanted to make an entrance! As the worm explodes.
I've been here the whole time, I just wasn't talking. Which
Yeah.
is really unusual for John.
I've actually been in Sen's bag. I was reading pornography.
John bursts out of Sen.
I like that better.
So,
I'm
yeah.
actually useful now.
Sen has great stores of knowledge, should you ask them for them. However,
I'm a bard. I have bard.
no combat abilities whatsoever.
Well, we can always just toss them over the side of a bridge.
You know.
Hey! No, we like Sen.
Oh, never mind.
Sen offered to buy Anna lunch, so that is a party boon, if you will.
Yeah, okay.
If there's anything you free-to-loaders want, it's a free lunch.
Yep.
You're not
So,
wrong.
so yeah, second round of actions.
I keep reciting.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what else I can do.
Okay, how close are all of us to the top of this, like, cavern?
Very close.
Okay, guys, I think... Or ladies, I guess. You're
Yeah.
all ladies. I think
Nope,
we
Corn
should...
Cop is not a lady.
Corn Cop and...
Neither is Sen. You're talking to
It
one.
was neither man nor woman.
You're
Alright,
just talking
folks.
to Anna now.
Alright, you all.
Pretty much.
Alright, y'all. I suggest
We've got a
we
man,
get-
a woman, and an agender.
We're breaking up now. Wait,
Wait, because I said y'all or because...
Yep. You said the Y word.
I thought that was Ewan's. Ewan's all.
It's equally as bad.
That's...
What? What's wrong with y'all?
Can we just have Logan? Just please keep talking. Don't listen to them.
Okay. I'm going to state what I would like to do, and if anyone who can hear me would like to follow, that would be great.
I'm in.
I'm going to try to get to the top of this thing and then collapse it behind us.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I guess that does lead into the question of, when you got to the top of this tunnel, what were you planning on doing?
Collapsing
No
it.
fucking clue.
Riding it like the waves.
When you started climbing this, you had no need to collapse it. What is your actual plan?
Wait, I want to collapse it now because it'll keep us away from the bookworms.
Okay.
Right? Aren't they below us?
Yeah, they're not able to get to you just at the moment. I'm wondering what your actual escape plan is.
Collapse the
I don't-
fucking tunnel behind us and then go forward.
You're in a vertical shaft.
Well, we get to the top and then we look around. We see where we can go.
Wait,
I looked at
isn't
the
there
top.
nowhere to go? Yeah.
So
There
there's
isn't
no way
anywhere to go.
forward from here. So do we need to go back down?
I told you
Well-
there is a roof. It's a flat ceiling. We
I
kind of
think
found a
that-
seam, but there isn't like a hole to climb through.
We should still do what Logan says and collapse the whole thing, because if we're at the top of it, then we get to ride it down and squish all the wormies, and then we can get out without having to like talk to them at all. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
then
might-
we'll get grip points.
We don't get grip points. We're not gunslingers.
It's a good point, Anna. You guys
Taylor,
can't
if I
get
do
grip
this,
points.
can I add some grip points to my inventory?
No, you've already done
That's
that in
not how that
past
works.
campaigns. You didn't
Oh my
spend
God, that
them.
makes me so hungry, guys.
Grits points.
Wait, you actually let him get grip points in another campaign?
I
When
think
he
I'm
was
pretty
the
sure Tim
gunslinger?
had a collection of grip points.
He did, and nothing came of it.
Of course not.
That's because you never gave me guns.
You never found guns.
You
At
never
least you couldn't take
asked.
them off the gunslinger.
Out of the dream. Michaela, throw me your guns. I have some grit I'd like to expend. Well,
Okay.
I'm just gonna climb to the top of the
Yeah,
fucking.
so
tower.
you have memories of your middle school rope climbing days and some really uncomfortable sexual discoveries in that time. But you get to the top and are kind of crowding around the
I'm
bar.
a robosexual.
What?
I'm sexually attracted to fibrous strands.
That's it.
You're a robosexual? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Hmm.
Wait, just gotta Google that really quick to make sure it's original. It is.
Why?
Oh, wait, no. Okay, apparently some people have taken to coining the term roposexual to indicate people who are interested in involving ropes in their sex.
I don't. That's.
What?
Why do you specify that? That's under other categories.
It's definitely under other
bondage.
categories.
Oh, wait, okay, to be fair, all of the other text on this website is in a language that's not English.
Okay, because rope play is already a thing.
I think this is like Korean or something.
Damn them.
It's like Korean word, Korean word, Korean word, roposexual, Korean word, Korean word.
Roposexual. Of course, the Koreans don't even know the proper terminology.
God.
So, yeah, you're at the top. What were we doing?
Getting dinner.
You don't need to collapse the tunnel beneath you.
Okay.
But we could.
You could, yeah. That would not give you a way out, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's. Can we get to the top? Are we at the top?
Yes, you are at the top.
All right. Can we smash a hole in the roof?
Yeah.
All right.
You
I
can,
want
you
to
can
do that.
You can push against the roof.
Man.
I thought the roof was made out of stone.
Yeah, but the seam
roof has
would
a mind of its
indicate
own.
that it might be something you could move or break.
I mean, fuck. Knowing this place is probably actually made out of books, so. I read the roof, Taylor.
It says
Read magic.
You think it's Braille, actually just Bumpy.
This is too
You don't
complex
know
for my
Braille?
untrained fingers.
Oh yeah, Braille.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I made a funny Braille joke the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yep, I did.
Want to share it?
Well, Torin had to make up jokes for a stress relieving class, which we think is stupid. And one of the
Sounds
jokes
stupid.
that she had to do was fill out a personal ad searching for like a new romantic partner. And I suggested that she put it in Braille and search
like
for a blind partner.
Wait,
But
that's
you wouldn't
really
get
funny.
one. You would only get one of the rare people who can see the Braille and read the Braille that way. Because it's a flat newspaper. Yeah.
But also, making a personal ad in Braille is really funny because it's like you're searching for someone who will never know what you look like.
Oh my god, that's true too. But I mean, you don't have to talk about your looks if you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
And won't ask what I look like.
They never talk about it. That's why they get together and they're like, oh yeah, we're married. Huh.
Seriously, look at that. How terribly awkward.
Well, I mean, then they fuck, so it's not really that awkward.
Oh.
Trust me, that was the real joke we made, so we listened to it very thoroughly.
So I'll be honest, I have no idea what was going on. What are you doing?
So I punched the ceiling or something.
You want to punch it?
I don't know.
Yes, right in the eye.
Right in the
It's
eye.
a ceiling. It doesn't have eyes.
I'll
That's
punch
what you
some
think.
eyes.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, I want to feel around for like a loose stone or something.
Yeah, by all means.
The eye of the ceiling.
Are we calling that perception?
Calling it
Sure.
the eye of the ceiling.
All right, because I just got a 27.
You
Wow.
find that it's not actually as large of a slab as it looked like, and by pressing up against it, you find the design of the slab is so it sets in to a groove, but pushing from underneath, there's nothing to stop it from just being lifted up and slid to the side.
Like a thing for the attic?
It's not quite
Like
a
a ceiling
doorway.
tile?
It's just the design of these.
The
These
poor
floors?
design.
No, Taylor, you know, it's the attic that everyone shares.
Your stone
Hey.
ceiling, your stone floored attic. Yeah.
We are in the basement, though, so maybe you're just going back upstairs.
I mean, my dad did make exclusively upside down houses, so.
Oh, yeah.
What? Wait, what?
I don't know.
Who's talking?
stones
Who
at
is
the
that?
bottom, or wood at the bottom, stones at the top. I slept in the basement.
What is happening? I don't know where this
Yeah.
conversation went.
So there's now a hole. You guys, as a team, were able to push it up and slide it, and can clamber out.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What do mine eyes perceive?
You are in a reading room, actually.
How many books?
All right, Rain Man.
67.
Very, very few, actually. This is primarily a room set up with couches and paintings and lights, so people would take their books in here to recline and enjoy. Hold on. Yeah, you find that the doorway has been boarded up. Not like seriously, just
reading room?
like kind of an X frame over it. Which, pulls off very easily, and going through it, you're actually in the regular levels of the archives.
Wait.
Whoa.
What does the reading room look like? Is it like in disrepair? Is it dusty?
It's very dusty. It's out of date. It seems like it had just been closed off and never returned to. Like, just people hadn't gotten back to it.
Is it is there anything visibly wrong with it?
I mean,
We have to ask a doctor.
it looks very well preserved. Nothing seems broken. The couches seem actually surprisingly soft and comfortable. It just it's possible, as Sen suggests, that it was set off for renovation, as some parts of the library are from time to time, and either because of funding fell through or something like that, they just never got back to it.
And just literally forgot about a whole room in a building.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Oh, I guess I don't live in these luxury homes. Back at the department, we have 2 rooms, a bathroom, and the phone room.
The phone room?
Where we get the calls
about
criminals.
Do you sleep in the phone room?
Sen says, I've only worked here for about 7 years now. I transferred in. This might have been some sort of, I don't know, luxury club that stopped meeting here. I mean,
they died, right?
They hold up a decanter. They certainly left a lot of alcohol, so my guess, book club. They set the decanter back. So, we seem to have lost the trail of this word eater thing. It's probably gone to ground. So either we wait for it to show up again.
What if we bait it with a particularly tasty book?
How do we judge the taste of this book?
Okay, no, that's a good idea, because we saw that entire section that was cleared out, that was all pre-Selkin stuff. And,
So does it taste
and the book we
Selkin?
went down there for, the analyzing pre-Selkin society through bonsai cultivation or whatever.
Well, that has to be a post-Selkin book, right? Because it's analyzing pre-Selkin culture, so it can view it retrospectively.
Yeah.
Says Perkins in the smartest thing he's ever said.
And ever will say.
Exactly.
Perkins says, I'm sorry, I blacked out for a second. What's happening?
So if we get a
said something
particularly juicy book on something Selkin, maybe a bit of classic sociology, we could catch this ghast. All right. You set up a trap. I'll go get a book.
What?
All right, we gotta come up with the most fucking Scooby-Doo thing. All right, so who has a bucket, a giant net, a lovable hound?
I have every single one of
With a
those.
speech impediment.
Wait, can I retrieve my rope?
Yeah. And you close off the flagstone.
I also have a nice vehicle. We can all fit into it. Some people have to be in the back.
Wow.
Green.
The corn cop mobile.
You know it. Solving mysteries.
Some just call it the Thresher.
The husk.
Oh god.
That's where corn cop rides around. Corn goes in the husk.
Do you just refer to your clothing as your husk, by the way? Oh man, I need to go change my husk.
Yeah.
Whenever you get undressed, it's called shucking.
Yes, actually. When Corn Cop is
Just,
aroused, just
shuck
pop
my way
his
down.
kernels.
What?
Yeah. Don't take him out to the movies for like a hot night, because everybody's gonna eat him.
Right. He's overpriced.
He is overpriced.
Considering that he's really just curdles and oil.
Gonna pop that
Quite
corn
greasy.
cob.
That's the theme song. You gonna pop, pop, pop. Yeah, corn cob. Corn cob.
Can you
read any of this down because it makes no fucking sense.
Can we remix that to fucking the Seinfeld theme? Can we somehow combine these two pivotal moments in Corn Cob's life?
Yeah.
Seinfeld and pop, 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 corn cob.
Pop, pop, Corn Cob.
All he wants is love. And butter.
And to get his stand-up comedy career off the ground.
Maybe a little bit of salt.
I think corn cob's got plenty of salt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to make a salt pun about the bookworm, like how he assaulted the bookworm, but I can't.
Well, I did. I assaulted the bookworm right in the eye, which hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Whether or not you're punching or salting.
But it wasn't a slug.
So,
Yeah.
trap? Scooby-Doo trap?
Yeah.
Alright.
Scooby-Doo trap.
Okay, so
How
we
do we
have the
trap
book.
a non-incorporeal being?
In a jar.
Yes!
What?
We get a
What?
vacuum cleaner and a jar.
Wait, that's not...
Wait, all we really need is a vacuum cleaner and a backpack.
Wait, Taylor, what do
We
know
don't have a
about...
vacuum cleaner.
What do we know about ghasts?
Oh, it's not actually a ghast. That was a figure of speech.
Oh, what do we know about this beast?
I don't know. None of you have ever rolled to find out.
Knowledge! Fuck, what kind of knowledge
Yeast.
would that be?
Yeast beast.
But
Knowledge
as for the
yeast.
vacuum cleaner backpack, I mean, we started with slime on a lower library room's bookshelf, so we've been in Ghostbusters mode this whole time.
Wait,
That's what I'm saying.
Taylor. Taylor, what
I'm afraid no
technically would
slime.
it be? Engineering or would it be
I
electronics?
rated this.
Hold on, guys.
I rated no bit.
Hold on for a moment. Anna, could you ask that again?
Would it be dungeoneering, arcana, or nature?
Be spookineering.
Let's say, because I don't know and I don't really care. Let's say
Engineering.
nature.
Holy fuck.
Okay, great, because it doesn't make a difference because it got the same bonus to all three.
Oh.
Holy shit.
19.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, so these haven't been taxonomically assessed in detail, just because that'd be very hard to do. But you have heard in the legends, in the sagas of book eaters, which consume with a very refined palate the words out of books. They'll just suck a library dry. Just husks of books, no words left.
Oh no, not their clothes.
Only clothes. No junk, nothing inside.
Not their junk.
It's the only reason they wear the clothes.
Book sock.
Book sock?
Books. That's like its husk.
The second one.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Emily, you're rumbling again.
Hmm.
I'm hungry.
That's not gonna happen.
Sounds like the
Sounds
R
like-
train's going by. Your
I'm
room.
genuinely really hungry, though.
Alright, we can...
That's what the sound
Maybe,
is.
maybe we can resolve this next week, too, because I have some drawings that I need to get done tonight.
Yeah, we can absolutely end on a cliffhanger. Yeah,
That's fun.
that's fine.
I'm
No.
a book eater.
Mhm.
And then they found out one of them had pneumonia.
What?
But who?
Soon it will be all of you.
And then Geppetto, Perkins' evil twin, showed up.
Yeah, so that's fine. This is a good place to end. It will also feed well into the next session's activity in perhaps a natural way.
Excellent.
So, good job tonight. We got to go longer than we normally do, and that was a lot of fun, I think, for me, at least.
Absolutely.
You can't be sure if it was fun for you, because that's not cool.
I think, well, that's why I did add, for me, in there, because I got progressively less confident in that statement. I'm like, well...
So we all had fun. Right, guys?
I had fun.
Yeah, guys, be honest.
I punched a worm. I caught a room of books on fire. I had
You were
some weird stuff
basically a
happen
human
with the kid.
disaster.
Hey,
I was-
you all were.
We were all human disasters. Thanks,
Yeah.
Paige. I love you too.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
So,
I mean, if I had to put my opinions into a sound effect, it would be probably something like, I don't know.
you got there. You
It
finally
was-
got there.
Well, that's what I think of your
Well-
opinions anyway.
Tune in next time for episode, what's now we're gonna be 4. For real.
0.5.
Yeah.
What are we calling Anna's adventure? Is that like 2.5?
I think it was just Karya's day out. Side
Okay.
quest.
It was.
Yeah.
It was just a filler episode.
Yeah, so
Cool.
tune in next week or the week after that, whatever it winds up being, for I don't know,
Sadness
the
and-
Revenge of Cavendish.
Oh shit.
Wait, Cavendish comes back? He said that
No, I just fucking made that up.
the Revenge of Cavendish. No,
Next
Taylor made
time.
it